he's super chill, and he agreed to come back and deal with the crystal lady who wanted to talk to him. And then we stopped at the slave market on the way back and found out we can retrain our slaves and followers to be better and or do extra stuff. And I want to do that, but I didn't have money. And new lady, Lacquer, ordered some custom slaves.
Mm-hmm.
Like fine wine. And then we came back, we found out the arena has a new fight ready for us, so that's probably one of the things we're going to be doing soon here. And then we came back home, turned in all our quests, got some new quests. There's something going on in another planet we can teleport to, or another country. And Taka challenged us to a dungeon off.
Yeah. Well, she challenged us to an anything, and I decided totally dungeon off. That's the way it's got to be.
Sex dungeon off, yeah.
Sex dungeon off, because it'd be the fairest.
Oh, yes.
I don't know why we're having a feud with these people.
I mean, they're just rival
'Cause it's to get
gangs,
the
and
next
we don't want to end up
stone.
actually coming to blows over those iconics.
They're not really like being aggressive. They're
Yeah.
like, hey, we should share these.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to come to blows with them, so I was like, sure, we'll make a little challenge of it to see who gets to pick first. And I was like, hey, in what situation would all of us get to enter in at the same level of power and challenge who can complete the most rooms? And I was like, oh yeah, fucking sex dungeon, where everyone starts with the same baseline. Except for, like, the barest essential changes of the racials.
All right. So the party is in town.
Yup.
And there have been some changes in town here over the past couple weeks. Butts and sex and butts and sex.
Mm-hmm.
And Dari's Alchemex has been updated with new equipments.
Enhanced.
Enhanced greater blood droplets. I think I will pass on those instant meals for a while, what with the possibility that they'll ruin my ability to eat other foods in the future.
They always get an instant banquet.
Yeah, I suspect that might have pretty much the same level of effects.
These snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no.
Let's see here.
Let's see, what else? Fallen of Fallen's Tattoo Parlor has got a quest for you now.
Yay!
She wants to up her tattoo game.
Mm-hmm.
And since she's in the Fey Wilds, she would like to learn the She language. But the problem is, the She almost exclusively used the what's it language instead. You know the what's it language. Everybody knows the what's it language. Yeah, Sarkane.
Sarkane.
For pretty much everything they did. They only really used She amongst themselves. So there aren't really any good repositories for the She language. It's not like you can just go into a library and check out a book on the She alphabet. So she would like you to try and find something on the She language.
Okay.
She has heard that there's a dealer of She artifacts up in the Centaur territories.
Yeah, we've met that guy.
Suggests you might start there.
Cool. Did the Safe Haven have a quest for us?
Oh shit! Did that? Oh fuck! I asked. if there are things I had to be reminded of.
Also did
That went
Enchantress
unmentioned,
upgraded.
but those all went mentioned. Now, whatever.
This didn't get mentioned.
It was even sat in the quest log. The Safe Haven will have a quest for us.
I don't look at your quest logs. I
Whatever.
asked in the third&D channel if, like, there's
Yeah,
anything I needed to get remembered about.
Yeah, I didn't remember that you needed to remember or that you might have forgot.
I'll get you that one.
Yeah,
And it's
no
probably,
rush.
That's fine.
I mean, it's a minor location anyway. It's quest.
I'm sure we won't run into the quest location in the
Nope.
2 days of travel.
Nope.
I reckon.
Gonna make you guys waste all your time. Eric is back in the traveling market,
Cool.
Hey,
and there is a male drow in the Haven Mall as well.
That's a male drow, huh?
Yes.
is that art actually
With
male?
fucking rocking cleavage.
It's got a little bit of cleavage.
A little
Remember,
bit. That
a
chick
little
has
bit.
fucking at least D cups. I wish I had pert breasts like that.
The actual character has,
But yeah,
small
okay.
breasts,
Okay.
because this is third&D land.
Mm-hmm.
And he sells all sorts of drugs.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on those. Of course, exchanges in there.
It's in my big book of lust document. So
Mm-hmm. Alright, cool. I think I will pass on pharmaceuticals for now. He's not quite developed crippling anxieties.
he does have quite useful drugs for anybody who wants them.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, the Leshy Fountain has been set up.
Yeah.
Lisbeth has got a new tier of enhancement potentials.
So that
Sick.
I gotta get on that.
You
Yeah.
can now enhance things up to +3.
Let's have a look here. Where was I at in the way of weapon levels and how much cash I had?
I need to beef up my new magic naked armor.
Sasha has a few new weapon crystals available.
Yup. Sorry, all my shit's basically +1. I've got to save quite a bit of cash for that. Quite a bit. Okay.
That's about it for in-town adjustments here. There is a new shrine in the chapel.
Yep.
To Jurin,
To who? Which one is that?
the dragon goddess of the
Purple
seas,
dragons.
healing, and purple dragons.
Not pink dragons.
Not pink dragons.
Weeple. Pretty cool.
And I think that's it. Yeah. Sapir can now import any unique items at the she farms in a day,
Sweet.
which I think is only the Venusian plate, but later on there might be more.
Where's the she farm section? Location.
It's under
C-sharp.
locations.
Yes, the Venusian plate. Attending fairy shows it's mostly harmless. Excellent. Okay. Sweet. For now, I don't have any purchase requirements. I've got to do that thing where I actually start saving up money for once. Kept spending it all, which is a terrible habit to get into.
I want to upgrade the gold tape to +3.
Okay. That is definitely something you can do.
To give it anything extra, because I think can be
It's
upgraded.
+3 or
I think can be upgraded.
yeah, it's
Path thing.
+1
is
now,
it?
so you'd have to upgrade it twice. If you want to upgrade it twice, that's fine too.
Wait, I mean, isn't it one of the like upgrade
Yeah,
path
yeah,
ones?
yeah.
Oh,
I'm just saying it's only +1, so you'd have to upgrade it twice.
yeah.
It's fine.
Give me some of that.
Hmm.
Did I have the? So it'll upgrade to +3. Let's see.
Ba-ba-da-ba-dum-ba. Like the way you used to move.
Give me 1 second.
I want to make Old Faithful more than +2, but that 10,000
You still don't hit
gold.
when you roll on a 7, though, sadly. Yeah.
Yeah, and that 10,000 gold.
God, I got a bunch of stuff. Like, I dual wield melee weapons, and they're both +1, and I use a really good bow, and that's +1. So it's an expensive endeavor for me to continue to boost everything up. Likewise, my armor has that special feature when it gets enhanced, whatever they were called. I believe I might have just. What was the word on it? Yeah, it had acid resist. That's what it got last time it got upgraded, and then that changes again when it gets it again. Yeah, no.
It is going to gain 1 enhancement bonus and gain light fortification. Gardafoot.
Could I get an
What is
item?
that too?
Makes it so that if you would be subject to a critical hit or sneak attack, there's 25% chance it will negate that critical hit or sneak attack.
Ooh.
Turn it into a normal extra damage.
Oh, was that Kanathas?
Can I get an item, but have it made into a specific slot that it's not normally because I already have something in that slot and I want the item?
Ronabel can experiment with that, yeah?
Okay.
What would you like?
I would like to know if what's her name, Sasia, can create a Psionatrix for me, but have it not be an amulet. Since I already have a legendary item in that slot.
Hmm.
How do I refresh the character sheets, like armor and shield, defense tab?
Hmm?
The
Like-
refresh button at the top of the sheet.
Instead of recalc.
It depends what you've done. But yeah, usually.
That didn't work.
Did you modify the armor itself in your
Oh wait,
equip
I
tab?
think I found it. Okay, I had it set as armor on the armor. We're good. We Gucci.
You just say we're Gucci.
Oh boy.
I said we Gucci.
Some kind of overall Gucciness has been established by you. Please stop touching people's gooch.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Lana Bell can work on Tricks that says that goes into a different slot. Is that the item where you can wear like multiple things on the amulet and you can like change which one's active at any given time? Or is that something from 3.5 that I'm just misremembering?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember there was like an amulet in 3.5. I'm pretty sure it was psionic, where you'd have like multiple beads basically on the amulet, and you could change which one was active at any given time, like moving them around on your neck. I'm not going insane, right, Bob?
In the membrane?
I never touched psionics in 3.5.
Alright, well. Oh well. I'm probably thinking of something else.
I thought that the Matrix thing was a powers known slotless item, but apparently I'm thinking of something else.
And Lana Bell can make that for you for 20% extra. Or change the slot for 20% on the normal price.
It's almost 9,600 gold then. That's basically all my money.
Yep. So that would be 8,000 towards Sasha.
Oh shoot.
It would be nice to have. Okay.
I forgot I was gonna combine my fake crown with the headband of Thune, but now I don't have enough money to do it because I bought the armor enhancement.
If it helps, I can give her some of this giant crystal, the giant psionic crystal that we brought back to use for it. I don't know if that will do anything.
That might be useful down the road, but if you want something specific, she's not going to be able to experiment with new materials.
Okay, fine.
So this means she is going to have a quest for you guys next time. You put Sasha up over hers. And what is 20% of 8,000 gold?
It's like,
1,500
what,
about 1,750.
What is what, sorry?
1750? I think.
20% of 8,000 gold.
There you go.
16?
Aha, I was right.
That'll go towards Lana Bell. You're getting that done right now, right?
Yes.
Making sure.
Did I already pay for those slaves? I don't remember.
I think you were just asking about them. They said they'd get a few ready for you to look over next time.
All slaves cost 2,500. Do I still have that much? Yes.
It'll be fine. You'll get all the money and then have all the money.
This will be worth it. This Psionatrix will increase the DCs of my telepathy powers by 1. It'll be good.
Ooh.
And if she could make it into, like, I don't know, a ring or something, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what you'd prefer. Ring would work.
Yeah, okay.
All right, you have a ring.
Now I need to figure out if I finally... Did I ever get around to picking my spells from my level up? Did I ever do that?
Dunno.
No. I don't think I did.
Oops, I accidentally closed the real funny. Good job, me.
I do that far too often myself.
Just like accidentally tapped the back button.
Alright, I better fucking do this now. Fucking.
Okay.
Everyone else has finished their things.
Yes. Would anybody else like to purchase anything in town?
Yes.
I think I'm good.
What would you like, Bob?
Oh boy, what's that list?
Chainsaw. He wants a chainsaw.
No, the chainsaw's for the next character.
You want to juggle chainsaws?
A jug saw.
Don't worry, my next character will be a dragon rider. It'll be fine.
Dragon Rider.
I forget, there was a Pathfinder class that did that. I know it's probably third party or whatever the fuck. I imagine it's broken as fuck though. Let's take a peek out of
What?
idle curiosity's sake.
Book of the Dragons or something
I don't know.
that
What
gave
class?
really
What?
shitty dragon mounts, but you had to dump like 2 feats into it, or they were bad archetypes.
Let's have a look here.
You could probably just grab monstrous mount or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Since they changed the SRD, it's harder to just like look at all the things at once, which would be a lot nicer.
Right, Steve no longer counts XP. So, chickens, chicken feed, flasks, and whetstone. I pick up the endless bandolier from Steve that I ordered last time.
Okay.
Take that to Lanabelle and see if she can combine it with the elemental vest.
Combining items.
Wait, I can already do that.
Okay, change the nature of the item and combine it.
do that too.
Well, gee, I haven't bought it yet. You don't get XP, and it'd also take 3 days.
True. Actually,
I
it'd
mean,
take 1 day, but I don't
Yeah.
get XP for it.
you guys aren't in a terrible hurry, but okay. Yeah. Monabel can change the slot for 20% of the base cost. And combining items. How much does that cost you, Guard? It's 50%.
Which kind of? I can only do it if they're the same, like roughly the same, like kind of item. Like they don't need to be the
50%
same
base
slot, but
combined
like
items.
Of
I
both items, or
50% of the cheapest,
yeah, of the
the
cheaper
base
one.
balls.
Unless
Okay.
it's an ion stone, then it's 100% of the cheaper one. But this doesn't sound like an ion stone.
No, they're both chest slot or body slot, I forget.
okay. So yeah, 20% to change slots, 50% of the cheapest to combine them. Let me know how much I have to add to Lana Bell.
Any suggestions on what spell I should take out?
Wait, I gotta look at what's that costs first.
Shit, if Lana Bell can do that, I gotta retrain some feats.
It's not a great feat.
Yeah.
Can I change the nature of the bullet loops in the Endless Bandolier to hold potions instead of bullets? How many thousand would that cost if it was possible? Because
Ah,
I gotta put him somewhere.
just the 6 pockets on the Endless Bandolier.
Small loops sewn into this bandolier look like they could hold 20 alchemical cartridges, but due to subtle bending of space can actually hold up to 60.
That's
The
just
pockets-
bullet.
That's why I said change the nature of the loops to hold
Uh,
potions, and rip the pockets off bandolier and sticky tape them onto the vest.
You're talking about, completely changing the nature of the object then. I mean,
What's that, a custom item? I'm gonna have to wait 3 weeks?
you can store the potions in the 6 pockets with the extra dimensional spaces.
Yeah, but I'm already gonna put the bullets in there.
Well, why wouldn't you put the bullets in the bullet spot?
Because they're for cartridges, and you can't put magazines in fucking cartridge slots.
That actually does sound kind of correct, I guess.
Unless they also change shape to hold magazines, which means they could probably change shape to hold potions too. I don't know.
Yeah, but you
rules
can't
are
shoot a
dumb.
potion. This game is Pathfinder. It doesn't make any fucking sense. No two rules match up 100%, Bob. So, I mean, if you're being given a caveat of, equipping ammunition to an ammunition slot, even though it's named something slightly different, I figure you take the caveat.
Let's see. You can shoot extracts. You can shoot poisons. You can shoot potions with the needler. That doesn't really count,
It
though.
can hold magazines. I mean, you guys technically have infinite ammo anyway, so
Yeah.
it's really only like required for special ammunition, I suppose. But yeah, I'll let it hold. What's it? Magazines.
So that's 1,500 to on
I
about
really
that.
should just upgrade the needler.
And you can shoot people with potions.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is on there. Uh, the shield from Eric. That's. He doesn't obviously have XP, but yeah. Just here and there, cross it
Okay.
off.
By Eric's hardlight shield.
What's this one?
It
Skill
is a
slot.
time-worn technology, so
Yeah, it's a time warner. It breaks constantly. Skill slot from the Expeditionary Surgeon, which is 1,500.
okay.
Uh,
They will install that for you.
suppose I can talk to Superurur about the brewery later. It's not really urgent. 80 gold worth of alcohol barrels from Safe Haven. To put in the house. Can't have
Okay.
a house without beer and chickens.
Buy a couple of kegs, sure.
Uh,
How much does fate retraining cost?
Look up retraining in the SRD. Because it really depends.
The 6th iconic tattoo from Fallen. 100 gold donation to Yig, Red Admiral, and Urine. I gotta remember the names.
How much to them?
100. Hundo.
Gig, Red Admiral, and
Evil Body and Fruit Massage from Magnificent for 300.
yeah. The donation to the chapel people, that blessings, you can only have one blessing, right? So that
No, it's not a blessing, it's just a donation because I don't need any of that shit today.
that's what I figured.
Okay, it's pretty cheap. All right.
Full body massage, you said?
Yeah.
Alright.
Full body and foot massage. Not massage foot, because that's no bad. And then
You don't want a foot job?
not today. I'm good, thanks. Thanks, no, good.
Right.
And See if I can get a Psychic Reformation Power Stone from Sazia.
Psychic Reformation.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this. Huh. It's an interesting power.
It's basically retraining the power.
Retraining your last level. Wow, it really is retraining the power.
Yep.
For free.
For free? You still have to pay for the stone.
Oh, if you could just cast it.
I can't cast it, it's 4th level.
Alright. Can sell it to you. How much would that cost you?
700, I think.
Power Stone. Yeah, 700 gold. And do you have the capability to cast for my Power Stone?
Yes, I do.
Right, you're an Aegis.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it. Off to adventure.
Bypassing the retraining feature.
Hey, I still have to figure out how to retrain Mythic. Figure that out later.
I entirely forgot we have a person devoted, like a shopkeeper devoted to making magic items when I took the make magic items fee.
Yeah,
I'll,
sometimes you forget things, and that's okay.
I'll let
Just
you
use
guys
the retrain.
retrain your mythic stuff as though it's like a class ability.
I have picked
Yeah.
my spells
But
finally.
just, try and think about the game you're in
Yeah.
when you select your thing.
Hey, to be fair, we'd been out of town for like 5 sessions before
Okay.
now.
I mean, Nia's just basically spending the time chilling in her hut away from everyone else. Just getting some fucking Nia time in.
He's just cracking open a book about dragon riders.
Yep.
I'm chilling and retraining.
I'm not sure if dragon riders would exist in this setting.
I don't know, do dragons not exist in the setting?
They do. They used to have their own empire,
Hmm.
and then they got the shit kicked out of them, and now they're very rare.
No, that's a shame. It was looking like it would be a relatively entertaining.
I'm not
Backup.
saying they wouldn't exist, but
They just get a different name. It's like in Dark Souls where every dragon is a drake.
If they do, it's more like a partnership.
Yeah,
rather
I
than
think
like
it
a
is.
dragon
I think
rider.
it is in this. It's like
I
they
was
are friends
the
and
rider.
companions.
The rider
but-
is the dragon's slave.
I mean, that sounds also entertaining. They just give all the mythic levels to the dragon. Take them all, dragon.
There are other dragon-like creatures as well.
Yeah.
Drakes, Lenorms, worms, wyverns.
Yeah, quite literally,
A
I was just
giant
like looking
gecko.
at what things would be entertaining for backup characters.
But yeah, dragons
Are in Mirrorstale?
used to control basically all of this. And the elves, as they were expanding, came into a conflict with them. And yeah,
The rest is history.
elves fucking kicked their asses over a few generations. That's where orcs came from. They specifically bred orcs for war. And then once the war was over, they're like, fuck off, we don't need you anymore. And orcs were kind of pissed.
Imagine so.
And then the humans are like, fuck you, hoity-toity elves. I know we're technically elves too, but you guys are hoity-toity. And they said, fuck it, we're going to make our own place. And then the Elven Empire basically collapsed.
Yeah.
It's now just basically this.
Very true. Well, they got what was coming to them. They killed all the scalies. They should know better. Although, admittedly, now the furries rule the world.
Furries only rule the world over in the Fey.
Okay.
Over
Is it
here.
is it mostly humans?
It's mostly humans.
Yeah.
Humans spread. They're the dominant race.
Yeah, I mean, there is supposedly a case one would make for wanting to have a dragon rider because it effectively ages up a dragon. In one human's lifespan, they'd be able to cheat from hatchling to great worm. Which is an interesting
I'm not
concept.
sure that is like a narrative thing, so much as it's a mechanical thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it says in their little story thing that it is a narrative of them. It's like, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why a dragon would or wouldn't pick this, but consider the red dragon. It's small and won't reach large size for roughly 20 years. It won't be huge for 45, and gargantuan is at least 4 centuries off. But if that red serves as a dragon steed, it becomes large immediately and stands a fair chance to become gargantuan within a few years. If it survives the loss of its rider, it will gain the full power of a very old dragon within a few years, jumping its ubiquitous plans for world domination ahead by about 6 centuries.
That's weird. Like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I know. It's obviously when you read it, you're like, oh, this is very obviously third party. Then again, I suppose Pathfinder themselves have had like some really fucking ridiculous shit in there too.
Yeah.
And slapped
Not
some
like-
lore onto it.
Yeah, I don't know about class features that basically like speed up
in
specific things.
that essentially inject a caveat why your Mary Sue Dragon Rider has an evil dragon as their dragon friend.
Yeah.
Like, I figure
Anyway.
that whole example paragraph just literally exists because there are some grognards complaining about why you're having a red dragon.
Yeah, yeah, it's there to
Obviously, you have a red dragon because they decided that you were so beautiful that you had to be part of their treasure trove.
Oh, they're
And so
harem.
now they own you.
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously doing it from the perspective as the Dragon Rider, quote-unquote, actually just being the servant of the dragon is a way more fun and is like definitely the way they should have written that too. Like, 100% it should have been like the Dragon Rider is their convenient attaché.
I think they just wrote it like that to explain away
Yeah,
why they can like increase in size
Yeah.
as part of a class feature.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
anyway,
that's only an example character if Nia dies, which hopefully won't happen.
I'll kill you all.
I mean, you're welcome to keep trying, but we've seen your dice. Your dice are like mine when I'm trying to kill kitties in Kitties vs. Chaos.
That sounds like a challenge.
It is. It's a challenge. It's a challenge that I will consider annulled, though, if you do it just by throwing save versus death effects at me, because fuck that noise.
Oh, but
That's
all of
cheating.
my characters die versus save versus death.
Exactly, so I mean, we all know it's the only one that fucking works. That's why it's considered a challenge. If you just throw save versus death at me until I eventually fail, then it's not really what one would consider a challenge, is it?
More just a spite killing.
Yeah, it's more just murder by that point.
Anyway, where would you like to go?
So what's on our quest log?
It is all updated. I've managed to keep on top of that shit.
There's the distress beacon.
Yep, but if we go do the distress beacon, then we will be gone for a long time. Or at least we will be gone for a while. So it would be better that we do other shit and then do distress beacon.
I mean, it's up to you. Like, Distress Beacon is a side quest, but it's a fun side quest.
Was it a side quest that you're prepared for?
It's a side quest that I could start to bullshit.
Let's ask this question. What are you prepared to do?
What would you most like us to go do if you already have prepared?
I was told
The arena.
you were going to head to the arena.
Okay,
Then
then.
let's go to the arena.
Let's go to the arena.
Okay.
How long are we in town then while everyone's doing their shopping?
A couple days, I think, to
5
get all the stuff sorted,
Okay.
all the equipment.
And that should be enough time for me to get my Psionatrix too.
I kind of figured, like, yeah, getting that automatically. I'll add 2 days to this. I don't think that the day counter is quite up to date, but fuck it.
I mean, we're in the Fey Lands. Sometimes you just walk through a temporal patch of ground and it just has a little bit of a weirdity.
Alright, so...
I'm gonna make sure I got all my rations. Don't forget your nom-noms. I think that I did. In fact, I believe that, yeah, I bought 21, like, just sets of those proteiny travel cakes to try and cram more money into the House of Pancakes.
Right.
So I'm set there.
Before we go, I'm going to go to my chapel, and I'm going to get a major blessing.
Good choice.
So that's another 500 into the altar of Hod.
Someone's making use of the chapels.
Yep.
I'm going to also at the chapel get a minor blessing from Shawa and a moderate blessing to Jiren.
Moderate blessing from Jiren. Okay. Remember, you guys can all have a minor, moderate, and major.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna religion it up.
I mean, you could put in a altar to Sir Nunos.
I know I could, but I would rather do my worship by doing huntery deeds than I would by sitting in a little chapel thing.
Okay. It's up to you.
Yep. I have my own chapel.
Going to the chapel and Wait, I have in the GM notes altar to Sir Nunos building.
Do I? Then did I fucking do that already?
I think you did, and I didn't.
Was that like
How
the
old
last
is that?
time we were in town?
Oh jeez.
Altar to
Ages ago.
Sir Nunos.
I'll be damned. And I guess maybe I do.
Animals and fertility. Alright, let's get this guy's abilities down right now. And then we'll actually get the show on the road.
Sure.
What is moderate blessing? There we go. There's Sir Nunos.
Let's see here. +2 as well for an adventure. Once you're in an next adventure, make a cold shot with a melee or ranged attack that gets a +5 bonus. I'll pop in for a minor blessing.
Are you sure you couldn't use that cold attack?
Look, a cold attack doesn't make a nat 1 any better.
What about old reliable over there? Old faithful.
Yeah, shit, you could use a moderate blessing, because at least a +5 improves your 7 rolls.
True,
Uh-oh.
that might make a 7 hit some people, but I'd rather do the healing and just pray that Old Faithful hits, and also it probably, like, you just know that one called shot is going to be the one time it hits in the dungeon, or would have hit anyway.
Yep.
I'll call the shot after I hit all the 7s and get the jackpot.
Alright. You guys are buffed up. You guys have bought your stuff.
I am still keeping up with the crit fail counter, actually. I think I missed one, and I don't want to put in numbers that I don't remember. But there is a crit fail counter on my character sheet.
You've been spelling it Sir Nunos.
Sir Nunos.
Every time you guys
Good old Sir Nunos.
Ah,
I didn't
Lord
really
Nerd.
look at the
Lord Nunos.
Sir Nunos. He shot down the great Dame of Wellington.
Sir William Nunos.
What do you think Sir Esne is spelled like this?
No, because that's like Sarazna. It's just
Saracen.
the way we're saying it.
Yep. Sir Nunos.
I always just imagine Sir Nuno.
As in, yeah, as being a S instead of a soft C.
Yeah.
It'd be like if I spent my time calling everyone a sunt. Also, hey stream, you can help me build a character for the fuck of it.
Alright. Party is going to travel down to the arena.
Dice roller.
2.5 days to get there.
2.5, let's take off some noms. 2
This
days of
means
pancakes.
absolutely nothing. But can we remove the question mark from Floating Island now that we actually know it's there?
Floating island? Put an 8 equals D.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Doesn't
Oh,
actually
God.
mean it. Oh god.
Oh, whoops. I actually started the map.
Oh.
Oh man, imagine if that was the power you had to move the map, but keep everything where it is.
Oh god. Move the now the arena's only
Oh god, yeah, the world appears to have
half
done
a
a...
day away.
Yeah, the world appears to have danced a little bit to the side there, Lily.
Yeah,
everyone in the
It's
Fey Lands gets vertigo. Oh shit, one too high. One down.
that was the joke. Yeah.
One down, you've gone up another point.
No, this is normal.
This is
You
normal.
sure there's an empty space down here at the bottom now?
It was
Yeah,
always
it's
there.
always there.
Oh, okay.
If I move it down by one,
It appears at the top, yes. Okay, cool.
empty space at the top.
Cha.
Alright. So you guys head on down to the motherfucking arena to get some motherfucking cash muns.
Yeah, cash money.
Bill y'all.
And bam! Whamma lamma, thank you, mama. Mama jamma.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's Gamble Aziz. Everyone
Good
loves
old Gamble Aziz. I love that fucking token a whole lot.
It's a snazzy ass fucking token.
It's so great.
Snazzy ass sheep.
It's the best sheep. No wonder Sonichi gets all that poon.
In fact,
Look at it, that's the expression on a sheep that just says he got his dick wet.
the sheep's just gonna be hanging out
Yeah, okay.
in Tent City.
I'm gonna go get drunk with the sheep. I'm like, yo, what up? And then we'll fist bump.
How's it going?
Not bad.
Damn it.
I'm making something to eat. I'll be upstairs. Well, I'm here.
Hey, if you're going to the shop, you want to pick me up some, want to grab me some up dog?
Some que pasas?
Hey, man, you want some what's ups, man?
Oh, God.
Can I get a hot dog here?
I
I'd
would.
like a hot dog.
Yeah, I can go with a hot dog.
Oh, they probably have something at the refreshment stand.
Norm.
That,
Hot
even though it's not listed on their menu.
I mean, I do know that I absolutely want more delicious spun candy.
All right, they've got some cotton candy for you. Empowered and normal.
Let's go with some empowered pink candy. Norm.
I'm gonna grab my energy drink.
Yeah, did I do energy drinks here? Fuck.
Like an actual energy drink, or you just getting a orange cocktail?
No, I'm not going to have a... I mean, there's a fairy dust, right? That's the energy drink.
That's true. That's true. Extremely sugary mixed drink that experts describe as drinking an entire cake, frosting and all.
I'm just suddenly reminded of my friend's cake pops that she made out of all the leftover, like, cake stuff and icing, and it was impossible to consume them, and after you finished one, you just had a powerful headache. And we still managed to finish all of them, a whole box of them. And of course, you know what? They were shaped like little cocks, because that was funny. Indeed, the cake pops were cock pops, and they gave you headaches after consuming.
Did they have a creamy filling?
They did. I mean, as I say, the filling was cake.
That's not creamy.
It was absolutely a creamy cake filling. Not just like raw, like as in... It was more like cake batter than anything. I don't know how to describe it. She's the baker, not me.
You're just a candlestick maker?
Oh, I don't know how to make fucking candlestick maker. I know how to bake bread, though. I can do bread. I still need to get that dense bread recipe from Edra.
Alright, so... You'd like to head into the arena right away, or are you guys gonna middle about for a little while? going on?
I'm gonna pick up some snacks and be ready to go on into the arena. We'll check in with Chuck Jawline over here.
I'm back.
Hello again, friends. Are you ready to take another stab at the arena?
More like another shot in my case, but yes.
do have our intermediate level prepared and ready for you.
Excellent. What are we led to expect in the intermediate level? Or we have to wait for the surprise?
You can expect more danger, more excitement,
Okay.
more death and dismemberment.
Alright, I'm in.
Oh.
Good old death memberment. And then we look over and see that Lacquer's trying to, like, fully swallow a hot dog. I forgot how to eat solid foods, it's been a while.
What about solid foods?
Does Lacquer even remember how to eat solid foods? Just imagine her trying to swallow, like, drink a hot dog. Glug.
No, she knows how to eat. She eats.
People.
It just doesn't really do anything. It doesn't
She
do anything.
imbibes food.
Really?
She eats human food as a human.
As a human does. Hello, fellow human. I too
in
partake
fact,
of the
she's got
human
right
food.
now. She has a tray that has like 6 chili dogs on it, and she's
She's turned into Sonic the Hedgehog.
she is wolfing them down.
I have my spool of cotton candy. I'm ready to roll.
Unfortunately, she's not nearly as good as that as Flam is
Flam is incredible at consuming vast quantities of hot dog.
at wolfing them down. Yes, that was the joke.
I know. But he also is incredibly good at eating hot dogs. And is now
I'm gonna
staring
pull
at
you guys-
Lacquer's chili dog tray with open desire.
Pull you guys over to the inside of the arena.
I suppose I will offer one to my comrade Nie.
No, Neo's gonna insist that if Flam gets his mouth on a chili dog, then he has the worst dog farts.
So, for those of you who don't remember how the arena works,
Did we think it is in the bottom corner there?
don't worry about
I
it.
have never been to the arena. I do not know how it works.
Shoot to kill. I
Ah,
shoot to
you guys
kill!
You guys start in this purple box. You can arrange yourselves however you want for the start, just as long as you're within the purple box.
When we get off the Sky Ranger. It's a shame we're down
And-
2 people now for this.
Nah, well, you're technically only down 1.
This is true.
Because
Flam is dope.
you got an extra. You got a Kanathis now.
It's true, we do have a Kanathis now since we've been here.
Yes.
And enemies will be on that side.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
And then also, there's bonus conditions if we do something first.
oh yeah, I
Do
forgot about
do
that.
something first.
Yes. Like a specific, like, say, kill a specific. Like, if there's a guy with a mount, kill the mount first, or kill the guy first without killing the mount. Or like if there's a couple big, like there's a big tank robot with a couple little guys, kill the little guys first. Something like that.
I actually forgot about the special. The special things. Have to come up with some. Anyway, welcome back to the arena. Today we have our returning champions, the Valabats, taking on the
What's our team
intermediary
name?
challenges.
Oh, did we even tell Lacquer what the group name is when?
I mean, it's always been on the loot table. It was on the paperwork that she signed.
The official name for your adventuring company is the Valabats. Or the Veilbats, I'm not sure.
Veilbats.
I think it's Valabat.
Yeah,
I like saying
Valabat
Veilbats.
Valabat would be the
Valabats.
yeah, Valabat would be the Latin.
So Veilbat.
Yeah, it's never allowed to actually be correct.
Okay.
And their
Bull
first
bat.
challenge today, hailing all the way from Driven.
Ooh.
And the door on the other side will open. And out Skitter.
Oh my god, they got castanets on their clickers.
Oh.
I approve of this.
Let's see if the Valabats can secure another victory today. And we'll tell them what. If they can make it through this entire encounter without one of them turning to, we'll give them each a bonus.
Not one of us turning to stone. Okay. We have a problem because I'm already rock hard, baby.
That's a funny way of saying gank the mage.
I have an idea. I think this is perfect.
Feel free to roll initiative.
Sweet, I normf down my candy as we go through the door. Normf. I'll just have Flam share my initiative this time, I'm feeling lazy. Oh my god, and of course it's a crit when I say that. Yeah, baby. Now let's see here, that candy was +2 agi, right? Yeah, dex even, sorry.
Dexterity.
Boy.
Dexterity.
Oh, I forgot to click on my character.
You need me to add you, guard?
Yeah.
Oh my god, downstairs' baby is fucking crying. I really hope that's not making it through the microphone, because that thing cries like it actually wants the whole world dead.
I can't hear
Don't
it.
hear nothing.
Thank fuck. Like, I'm wearing headphones and I can hear it, so I always worry that my microphone will pick that shit up. Good, good.
We're back to third and D, and I still rolled higher than every roll on from my every initiative roll from my Fen and D character, who has higher dex.
Alright, so up first is Nie.
Yay! Yay for being me! I shoot the Gorgon.
Okay.
25.
25 will hit.
And since she's flat-footed, I do believe I get that sneak damage as well.
So 23 damage.
Yep. And then Flaum is just gonna charge her with all of his doggy movement and probably get oppied by one. Wait, no, they can't. They're flat-footed. Fuck yeah!
Going right into Stone Gaze territory.
Yep.
You should let me handle the Gorgon.
It's fine. Does 18 hit?
Yep.
Great. And then I spend a mythic point to allow him to bite and move again. Yay! He's a smart doggo! Yay! Guys, I hit with with all the attacks that I did in a turn. It's inconceivable.
And that movement does not have the correct attack stuff. Oh, like that.
They're flat-footed. It would, but they're flatted.
Okay.
Alright, that's me all set and happy.
No beard.
God, that baby downstairs won't fucking shut up.
No.
Yeah, I can do that. Da, da, da. Cartridges.
Stealth roll is part of the action. Stealth is normal for 4 rounds.
Everyone gets to make a perception check to see me hiding. While the enemies get to make a check.
Okay. They all have good perceptions. That one doesn't. A bit too distracted by Wolf. Alright.
Okay, then I continue
Should have
my
rolled those
movement.
myself. Stealth wise.
That's it.
So I know that they would have had to roll nat 20s to beat him.
And
The second the Driders, anyway.
icon. Ghosty icon. There's no ghosty icon. Ask her or whatever.
Do as I do, use a little ninja mask for stealth.
Watch
It's either
Yeah,
a
you don't wanna make
a
yourself a
ninja
target.
mask or a really pissed off lemon.
Exploding lemons. When life gives you lemons, burn its house down.
It's true.
Right, and then I'm done.
Okay. Gorgon. He's going to move up 30 feet and attempt to stone gaze on Flaum.
Okay.
Okay.
So Flaum, please make a fortitude save.
Sure. What kind of Oh, it's +1 on saves as well. So fuck it. Doot 23.
He will succeed.
Cool. Fortitude is, as one would expect, a giant wolf's best save.
This Drider.
I mean, you never know. I might expect reflex.
This Rider will.
Oh yeah, do you have their base art anywhere? Because that is super cute faces.
I think it's just from Drow Tales.
Not sure if I like where this is going yet.
No, you won't. She's gonna cast Lightning Bolt.
Oh,
No,
no.
that's kind of a dick move. Lucky it's not the hilarious old school lightning bolt that bounces everywhere.
So she is gonna send it through Flaum and into Paraiba. Flaum's gonna have to make reflex save. And Paraiba's gonna have to make reflex save.
I was wrong, he's also amazing at reflex saves. Good luck, Paraiba, though, with your gamey leg.
Doo-dee-doo.
And she's gonna roll for shit.
Cool. Wow, that's a lot of... Well, I mean, it's basically average. Poor Flown takes some 9 whole damages.
Alright, full damages for Clown, and full damage for Paraiba.
Great.
Oh, she's gonna get here. And that's what she can do. Paraiba.
Well, let's give everybody a heckin' channel.
Okay.
Gotta check when channel goes up.
Alright.
Yay.
Mhm.
Halfling on a dragon is kind of funny. You were there for, or you were not. You were not in our community for Dragonlance, were you? Scout.
Pardon me, sorry, Dad?
I just saw your comment. The halfling on the dragon is kind of funny. You were not in our community for Dragonlance time, were you?
Mm.
Where I played a Kender.
Oh, no. I mean, I've heard all the stories of your Kender, and there are
who
many
fell in love
titles.
with the dragon.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've heard the tales.
I mean, eventually I'll get
Straight
to play
up
that
average.
half dragon, half Kender kid.
Nice.
So everybody in that range heals 13, which is pretty much just you and Plum.
And Flam is at full health again.
And
And
And wait,
everybody
he's
at
overhealed, so he gets blessed, right? As does Nie.
yes,
You
I'm the only one who doesn't get blessed.
Yeah.
are not hashtag blessed. Fuck yeah, Flam in range. Good Flam.
Also gets the blast. But Paraiba does not get the blast. Is that it for you?
Mm. No, I'm done.
Lacquer.
Now, I'm not sure exactly how gaze attacks work. Do they have to, like,
Same
do
way
you
as
have to
straight
be looking?
attacks.
Huh?
They work the same way as straight attacks. There's no discrimination here.
What?
Never mind.
Gaze attacks. Straight attacks. It's a bad joke.
It was a pretty awful
Sorry.
joke, but I like that you
I'm not sure
committed
if
to
you- I'm
even
not sure if
explaining
you
it
can- I'm not
twice.
sure if it's you have to be looking at them, or you have to be specifically avoiding eye contact, or they have to be able to see you.
Investigate it. It is a specific
Yeah.
action on their turn.
Okay, so I've got a new power now. I've got new spells, and I'm gonna bust out a new spell right now. I'm gonna spend
Bust it out.
I'm gonna spend 7 power points, and 15, 10, and 10. So all 3 of the enemies have to make oh shit. I have to make I believe will saves. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure that's actually a will save. It is a will save, and let's see the DC. It's 22.
Okay.
Oh,
Medusa is alright.
damn it.
program.
That's the one I wanted to hit with this.
The Driders have spell resistance, so please make a cast level check.
Okay.
Because you might affect those. Yeah. You get one of them.
I'm annoyed.
Grumble, how many points did you invest in it?
That was 7.
What's your max these days?
75.
Well, it wasn't quite a tenth of your power.
Anyway, the one who is affected by sensory cascade, and they are now they don't no longer have any senses. Blind sense, tremor sense, touch sight, anything like that, even normal sight or anything else, it's gone. And on their turn, they have to roll a 1d4, and if they roll a 4, then they have their senses back for 1 round. If they roll a 1, 2, or 3, they have nothing. And
Brutal.
they stand there, attempting to reestablish contact with their senses.
Mop.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
That's my turn.
It is the other Drider's turn. Who's not blind. She is gonna see you like casting fucking AoE powers. She's gonna be like, nah, fuck that. I'm getting out of. Gotta stop grouping together.
Hmm.
And she's gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
And
Oh my god, that baby downstairs is still crying. It's been 20 minutes. 20 fucking minutes. Make it stop!
she is going to cast a spell that'll make you guys regret grouping together.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
As an
God.
immediate action, I'm spending a mythic power point. Not mythic power point. A mythic point to teleport over here.
Oh,
You can do that as an immediate.
Yep. I took a feat.
Like, oh no, it looks like she's gonna... huh? Oh. My the ablative armor no longer here.
This is.
I do have to spend a mythic point to do that, so it's a bit expensive.
How big is?
oh, Jesus.
That's a bit too big. Okay. That's about right? Yeah, 20 foot. 20 foot.
Regret grouping up. More like regret existing.
Alright, that's a pretty big blast.
So she meant to like get everybody by the door with it. So that's where she's putting it.
Sure.
So that's a fireball. Please make reflex saves.
Okay.
Boy, I'm glad I jumped into that.
I'm fine. I have evasion.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you go.
Horse fits. Do some mad horse.
With your incredible three
movements.
things.
They still can't roll for shit.
For a horse with a bum leg, you certainly are spry.
Ah, Keenan, what have you got for nom-noms there?
Just a bowl of sticky rice.
Yeah, fair.
How about Flaum?
Was Flaum? Oh, so he was.
Yeah, he was.
Flaum. Ah, you take 17. Unless 13 makes it.
Nope.
Okay.
So you take none, Briber takes half. Flaum takes full. Full spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is back to your turn.
Alright. Flam's going to move in and give her a bite. Like a good doggo. Nyormph.
Okay.
And then I'm a shooter.
13.
God, when do I get my extra attacks? Oh, yeah, ages. I forgot I multiclassed. Oh well, that was pretty good. 38 damage.
18 damage.
No, I got Flam there.
That's flanking, right?
Yeah.
Gorgons are immune to flanking. They can see you no matter what's going on. They can't be distracted by your dog.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh well, at least it was a really good 46 for once. Look at that. 4455. Oh, it was so close!
Yeah, she's in Magic Pixel territory.
Fuck it, I'm gonna spend a mythic point and let Flam do another bite.
Spending all your
Rip.
mythics right at the start.
The first
I mean, I'm spending 2 of 9. I'm gonna be okay with that, I think.
Alright, you guys take down the Gorgon.
Alright, no need to fear for, getting stoned. And I'm gonna take cover
Unless
behind this pillar over here.
Riders have stone powers now.
Yeah, and this turns
They
out
are
that she was.
spellcasters.
They're spellcasters.
Yeah.
Turns out she's a red herring. Oh my god, why is that baby still crying? I'll be right back. I need to make a cup of tea.
You're back, you're gonna just silence the baby.
Yeah, if you hear a very loud banging noise, then it's because I went down there with a claw hammer.
Don't go bang the baby.
Oh, don't. That makes me cringe just hearing it out loud. Especially since I never have anything sex with anyone so loud. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go make tea.
Alright. No bird. You have no bird.
Taran being unable to make 10-foot steps.
Oof.
Shards of Iron Strike.
Oh wait, shit. I assume that hits Flatfoot anyway, but that's what.
It will hit Flatfoot.
23, because I forgot to turn my buff on.
Okay. For 22 damage and stagger.
For 23.
3 damage and stagger. Kapow! Ah! Where'd you come from?
I'm your imagination. Woo!
Alright, the Gorgon poops. Forgot about that. Peeve! Are you, your invisibility is gone now, right?
Yeah, it's not greater invisibility. It ends on
Good.
any attack.
The Gorgon's out. The Blind Rider will roll a 1d4. And mop.
Booga booga.
Paraiba.
Priba's gonna move a bit to not be. Wait, does that put me within 30 feet of no beard? Almost.
35 feet.
Right there. And then it's gonna channel again to get no beard in on the font. Wait, no, ignore that. I always forget you don't have to click the top ones. bong.
Okay.
Okay, so now Brave is back up to full, and No Beard gets the buff.
Alright.
And so
That
does
means
Brave.
you get some. That is. Everybody's using different icons for the buff. Everyone else has got the glowy person. You got wings. No Beard's got muscles.
Are we having a anime fight?
Yeah.
Nice. And
Everybody's
it's
just
the
choosing
last
different
bag of
icons.
chai. The last chai tea.
Show you my bag of chai.
I didn't know you had a ginger sack.
I've got a little ginger in me. He's really annoying. Always going on about his friend Harry Potter. Alright. Lacquer.
Oh yes, it's my turn. Hmm.
Yes, feel free to make fun things. Don't make broken things.
Yeah, no, that was it's a fun it's a fun concept, but it would be immediately 100% the most broken thing to hand. Just all of the fucking free offhandy shot pistols.
Preferably not complicated things. Complicated things are annoying.
This is true. Nothing out of the Book of Weeaboo Fight and Magic, don't you worry. I know better than that.
I'll have to remember this for later.
I mean, I did at one point make a 3 green that quad wielded and crossbows.
Oh, the
Got
fucking
sneak attack
Thrycreen are
damage.
great.
Got sneak attack damage on each one.
That's stupid and gross.
Technically, they got sudden strike damage on it because they were a ninja that I had refluffed to be a desperado.
Yeah.
So every round, they quick draw their crossbows and just get a fuckload of damage.
That's disgusting.
That was the character that jumped a mimic to death because the mimic was pretending to be like a rickety rope bridge, and he got stuck on it halfway through and just started using his like plus 40 bonus to jump.
To watch kill a mimic by snapping it in half.
But yeah, he was like stuck in the middle of this mimic that's as a rope bridge and stuck to its skin. So he just started jumping up and down on this giant rope bridge.
Horrifying. Horrifying.
It was
Very
great.
cruel.
Anyway, go ahead.
You know, I think it would be funny. I think actually no, the Drider probably weighs a lot more than that. Never mind. I can't.
4-legged things are stupid heavy in Pathfinder. And probably stupid heavy
These
in
are
reality. 8 even. Well, yeah, I know, but they have the same weight adjustment as Tauros.
Yeah. So I can't really do that.
Our proper dritters.
These ain't no RNA.
Okay, well, alright, I'll just do that then. Let's see, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can do that now. 7. So I'll
It's
spend
me.
7.
Hey!
7 PowerPoint. More PowerPoint.
Yay!
Suniji's done getting his dick wet.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. So I'll spend 7. The this Strider has to make another will save.
Okay.
3, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Does it
Alright,
allow
so-
spell resistance? What you're trying to do?
Oh wait, isn't
Oh.
power resistance and spell resistance separate?
No,
They're the
there's
same thing.
Oh.
one moment. Let me check the power. Make sure it has.
Magic
See if it has
psionic
it.
transparency rules.
All right, psionics. Is just
It
another
does allow for
facet
power
of-
resistance. Okay, so I'll make a check. Damn it.
That is unfortunate. Gamel, if you'd like to join us, the party is doing the arena at the moment. You are currently sitting out this fight, but you can join in next fight. Which proves to be a fun one. The other Death Rider that just shrugged off a spell is going to. How armored does No Beard look?
I'm wearing my wizard robe. So you can't really see anything under the wizard robe.
Alright. And she's going to take her chances.
I do have mirror images up though. Just so you know.
When did you get add mirror images?
It is the Archmage. Fuck, I forgot what it's called. Associated customization power.
First, I've heard of mirror images.
Yeah, I never had that.
That's because I
Isn't
never
this
used
like-
them before.
Yeah,
Because I was
isn't this-
using
Well, then,
the,
do you not
rogue
have them
suit.
active yet?
Oh, they're always active so long as I have the astral suit up.
Oh god, that's nightmarish.
Also, this is the first time I can recall No Beard being attacked in melee for like 5 encounters.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, this one's going to attempt to swing at you. It's got a big mace and a big bitey face.
What's the percentage on just hitting a mirror image in the first place then?
See if it hits
So-
first.
It's 1 in 3 until the mirror image gets hit, and then it's 1 in 2.
Does a 19 get you?
Your AC.
Defenses AC is 21, but do you still have to roll against mirror image if it doesn't actually meet your AC?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Mirror image. If the attack is a hit, okay, never mind.
That's what I thought. So it's going to attempt to hit you with second attack and with the bite. Wow. I gotta give up running games.
No.
Like I can't roll for shit as a DM.
You've got to
Yeah.
give up attack rolling.
Flam will run up and do a bite. 13?
Will not hit.
Wait, 14 actually, but I imagine it's still no hit.
Still won't hit.
Okay. So that's the order of things. If Nie had shot first, then he could have attacked for a 17, I believe. Might have even been a hit, but in this case, Nie gets to be the one with the bonus damages.
This is why only one axe at a
19.
time. A 19. Can you squeak out a 1?
I can actually, because I forgot to say bless. So 20.
Okay, 20 will hit.
Dope. And for that
For
damage.
19 damage.
Unless there's some feat that increases damage too that I totally forgot. Let's take a quick look.
No beard.
I'm just gonna say that the Drider would not have been able to full attack as it was staggered, but who cares? They all missed anyway.
It's a bit fucking late. Anyway.
Yeah, who cares? Fuck, where are we? If I can remember what this does. Yep.
Blanco, blanco.
All that bite misses. So whatever.
Flanker's Gambit.
I didn't know.
think you
I didn't
suitably
know
destroy
Novir
that
was
thing.
a biter.
Yeah, he bites.
She bite.
He's
She
secretly
bites.
a lizard person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Drider poof. Disappears
Oh.
into there. And then it's the other Drider. Who, let's see. They're going to do anything. Nope.
Close.
They still mop. I think full round on them. Everybody unloading.
Pardon me, sorry?
I think everybody unloading on them in the full round will
Yeah.
destroy them.
Yeah. Especially if they're in a
probably.
situation where it's even easier to hit.
They cannot see, or hear, or
Oh, yeah, no. Then I
Let
would.
me get this
Yeah.
shot off.
In fact, they're just gonna surrender and poof.
Sweet.
Like fuck this! I
mean-
didn't sign up for this bullshit.
They can't
They
see or
even hit
hear
'em.
that everyone else is dead and that they're the last ones left, but they surrender anyway. It's fine.
Because
Yep.
we like to save time, frankly. Well, I know that I can sense when I'm completely fucking doomed.
Faithful. Faithfully
Oh,
Gambit shit.
good old faithful.
Okay,
Yeah, 11. Rock on.
guys are sent back to the outside.
Instead of being sent back to the staging area and a million gold falling from the sky, which is
Oh yeah, I
Right,
forgot about that. Enough gold for 500 per person. Cross into the middle of the arena, which you guys can gather up.
500 each. Q-Will.
Is that including the bonus?
That is the bonus, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, the bonus, like the bonus was the monies. Normally it's just at the end.
Sweet. Dust my hands idly. That's a good start right there.
it was. I wish I could have done a little more, but
It's fine.
You rendered one of them completely useless, and then they surrendered, so it was good.
You did.
Hey look, it's Gamble Aziz.
Gamel.
With his gamey leg just trying to catch up to us.
You act as though I haven't been
Hey.
here the entire time. He's just running.
Just
We-
running over peg leg style. Yeah.
Do
I miss
we
that
really need to
sweet.
get his legs feet?
Yeah.
We really need to get his feet fixed.
Yeah. No, I'm just constantly reminded of the old, like, damaged rocker guy out of the Pick of Destiny. I miss that sweet ass fucking leg.
Alright, so you guys can collect yourselves, heal if you want. Or hop back on in.
Hip it and hop it.
Hop.
Just like,
Hip, hip, hip,
let's
hip,
stop
hip,
there.
hop. Don't
We're done
stop.
here for now.
Yeah, fuck it, we're out.
Back to town.
Just do everyone fucking just saunters back. Gamble Aziz, but I just got here!
Fine, and he just like slowly turns around.
Would Gamma have an easier time walking around if he had like a cane or something?
Probably not.
Oh yeah, it's both his legs. I forgot.
Yeah. If you had a
How
wheelchair,
long is it? How long until Paraiba can learn regenerate?
What's that?
I'm
How
not sure
long
if
until
regenerate works on Gamma.
I think regenerates positive energy thing.
How about psionic regenerate?
It does not say regenerate is positive energy.
No. What type of spell is it?
Healing.
So what?
Conjuration.
Conjuration.
It just makes new parts.
It's conjuring positive energy. I don't know.
Oh,
You'll have
God
to
damn it,
try
that baby started
Never
crying
mind.
again. It stopped just a little bit ago and it has returned to
no
being the
effect
worst.
on non-living creatures, including undead.
There you go.
Conjure up some cool new feet with rollerblade wheels.
rollerblades? Uh,
Have
we
the
need to get
magic.
we need to
Have the
get
magic
Gamel
thing make you some
a pair of
rollerblades in the
Heelys.
boot slots.
Get him a
You know we
flying
need
carpet.
a good necromancer. Where can we find those? Gamma says aloud.
Yeah, who knows? Squint.
Next. No idea.
Well, we could try and find a vitalist to restore extremities to you. Though, like all psionics, they're a bit rarer to find.
I have one of those, but he's in another world.
Frankly, you'd know more than me. When I hear Vitalist, I just hear it's cleric.
Similar, but a vitalist utilizes the body's own natural properties to regenerate damage done to them
That's a good question.
instead of drawing forth positive energy.
How much would a level 5 power stone cost? More than actually just replacing the limbs?
I don't know.
Look up power stones. You'll need at least a second level grade power stone.
Get the frickin'
1.1,000.
get the frickin' surgeon to like use some corpse restoring technology to fix his feet. They've got to have something for like making dead bodies look pretty for funerals.
Why would they do that?
The expeditionary surgeon.
Yeah.
I mean, if
that's
we
about-
want, we could. Why don't we could just get Gamel a pair of robot feet.
Fate?
Some robot feet.
Robo feet.
Fate?
What does that
Mm.
cost?
Get him a springy peg leg.
I think.
To be
some
honest,
feet.
I'd rather not have any cybernetic or replacements.
My will to live is
Well,
being
See?
eroded by this fucking
if we
baby.
well, I suppose we could buy try and get a power stone next time we're back in town.
Is that baby still going?
Yeah. It stopped for like all
Wow.
5 fucking minutes. And then started up 10 minutes ago again.
Bravo.
I feel your pain.
Mm.
My little sister used to do that. Except sometimes it was at 3 a.m.
Well, I mean, local time it's 2 a.m. right now, but thankfully I'm a
In
fucking
fact,
monster.
restore extremity. Even it specifically includes that it will return a lost extremity to a living or a dead creature if the creature is otherwise mostly intact. So yes, that power would in fact work on Gamel.
Oh my god, it's just getting louder again.
Is it right, like, directly below you? Or is it, like, below you and, like, into the side?
It's below me and a little bit to the left. It's directly below my roommate's bedroom, so it's even fucking louder for him, unfortunately. But it's still,
Wow.
like, loud enough that I'm hearing it very clearly. But it's like a fucking drone strike, just constant. Wah, 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 wah. It's like a fucking...
And
It's almost
they're
like a
just
speaker on
ignoring
loop.
it.
Wow.
I think they dealt with it for
Ignoring
like
it.
5 minutes and then they're back to ignoring it again. Because it's 2 in the fucking morning. Cunts. Stupid crying little shit machines.
Sometimes you gotta let them cry it out.
No, you don't. It's terrible, terrible parenting.
Yes. Seconded.
What, Lily or me?
You.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I've had a little sister before and done the whole, like, be pretend parent as the older sibling thing before.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're just sick.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to get up in the middle of the night, but
That's what we have caffeine and alcohol for. Being degenerates.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm ready to dive back into the fray.
hoorah.
That's a question for you.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm ready to go back in. I mean, Flam's a little bit scratchy scratched if anyone has, like, cheap healing, but otherwise he'll be fine. He can take a bit more of a kicking than this.
I
It's a
still
good
have
pup.
a lot of PowerPoints to go.
Here, wait, I'll just use one of my cheapo healing spells because I never use those.
Sweet.
PPP.
Thank you.
Ta-da!
Takes him back over 70 again. Good pup.
Okay. And you're going back in.
Yeah.
Copy you all. In your new states. Paste you all. Back in there. You can arrange yourselves however you want within the square. Or within the purple. It's not a square.
Yeah. Within the square tangle.
Yeah, square
Does
triangle
anybody else
with
wanna be in the
with a
top corner?
rounded back. Anybody else what?
No, Beard, would you like to be in the top corner?
I think
Doesn't
I'll just
matter.
situate myself over here.
Alright,
Actually,
Unless-
it might be more optimal for me to be in the front because I have a lack in mobility.
Alright. If you're happy
I'm
with
just
that.
gonna like walk over here and start pushing lacquer backwards. But see, I can't do that. 'Cause
I think Lacquer's fine where she is. And
Yes, I'm all right where I am.
welcome back to the arena. For round 2, the Valabats will be fighting these strange denizens of the Fey Wilds. Let's see. Optional challenge. Optional challenge. Our optional challenge for our fighters today is don't attack one another.
Oh shit.
There's a slow Nie head turn to Gamel. Slow head turn. All I'm hearing is Charlie Brown sounds when they're saying don't attack each other. It's like don't.
Now, the gates will open and out will
Sweat.
flood your menacing opponents.
Oh my god, they're adorable.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
They have little
Oh
hats.
I'm frightened.
God.
Gush Room.
Oh.
Oh my god, those ones have their
What are
names.
they?
Those are great
What the
names.
What the fuck?
Jesus
What
Christ.
the fuck is going on?
I'm concerned.
What's the name of these front ones? They haven't got name tiles like the rest.
Oh, they don't have name tags?
Yeah, the
Oh.
Gush Rooms and the Pinatas do though.
Oh, shit.
Cutie corns.
God.
Oh no.
I'm very concerned.
This is gonna be the best. I'm excited.
Like
I'm,
those
I'm
are-
excited to be a part of
Which
this.
one?
Alright, please roll initiative.
Okay. I'll just have him share it again.
Literal
Christ.
Christ.
God damn it, EA.
Why is it a row?
Nice. Tune in. In either of the D&D games I am in, will I ever be able to roll over a 10 for initiative? Who knows?
Yato's rolled for shit.
Hey, I'm still going before one of them. Or one of something.
Everybody's initiatives in.
Two of something. Both pinatas.
Gamel? Sanichi?
I think
All
it's
right, I'm so used to not fighting. Let's see here.
Wait a second, all these attack buttons. Where's a lacquer one?
Yeah, I forgot my character sheet loads so slowly.
They really do load very slowly in this. The Pathfinder sheets are very mathy.
Waiting on
Gamelin
Gamel and
Kina.
Lacquer.
You
Did
rolled
did
it,
not work?
but you didn't. It didn't add to turn order.
That's weird. Why didn't it do that?
I added you manually.
I had my character selected. Okay, now it worked.
But you got a 20, was that?
Huh?
A 20. Surprisingly
Yeah.
speedy buggo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As if there were any other surprise. Let's see here. I heard stuff about attack each other, but I'm pretty sure Flaum can't get affected by that. He's going to charge the cutie corn. He senses deliciousness and must assault.
Okay.
Nyormph. Wow, look at that incredible damage. He sure is tanky, but his damage sure is a whole bag of cocks.
The cutie corn will take 6 damage. And because Flaum is touching it,
Yep.
Flaum is going to gain 2 hit points.
Ooh, yummy.
Oh, jeez.
Delicious consumption. And I shoot it.
Okay.
For that is actually 24. Wait, we still blessed, or is that one off now?
I don't
How you guys
think
went
so.
back in?
Yeah,
relatively quick, but how long does it last?
I'm pretty sure it's 1 round per level.
Oh, okay, then
Yeah, we're not anymore. So
That's no
24,
longer
not
blessed.
25, but it's pretty good.
18 damage.
Yeah, didn't roll quite as smoking hot as I did last time. And then I'm gonna move over to here, I think.
Okay.
And good luck, Flam. Sweet, sweet baby boy.
No beard.
Oh no, it's 1 minute, but still, yeah,
So
it'd be gone.
Can I make knowledge checks on what the hell these are?
new. You have not seen these before.
Nor heard about them.
Hmm.
Looks like Ant Girl and Gedruna are tied for who gets to ride a dragon.
I suppose I'll just go over here and ready to stab anyone that looks cute.
Okay.
Stay away from here.
Backer.
Well, that's a 30-foot cone. I have to get right on up in there. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Okay, DC is 22 will save. And I spend 7 power
True.
points to use Sensory Cascade. Right here. And hit this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. These 4.
Okay. That is a brutal power.
Sensory Cascade is a 4th level power.
It's a good strong power there. How many points does it cost?
7.
Ah,
Base.
Base.
Standard for that.
It's basically like Confusion, but smaller range, actually, I think.
And the DC is
22.
do cutie corn, cutie corn,
Yeah, 22.
mushroom, pinata. Mushroom.
3 out of 4.
Fuck, that power is brutal.
Damaged cutie corn survives.
Their eyes bleed.
Yep.
kind of turns it into a horrible nightmare. You just suddenly all these adorable candy creatures will have like just bleeding eyes.
It's actually it's actually almost exactly confusion, except they don't have the chance to hurt themselves
Oh God, Gushroom.
or just attack
find
you as a
out?
creature.
It's gonna gush all
Wait.
over a pinata.
Find out what hell we're in.
Can't wait. It's the power of being delicious, I hope.
For now, I have neutralized 3 of them.
Oh, shit. I forgot about something. Oh well, it's fine. We won't worry about that right now.
Okay.
But Flaum being in its magic aura.
Yep.
I was gonna point it out,
It's
but I
it's
didn't.
gonna start going squeak, 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 squeak.
I up here as it goes past Clown then.
Oh no, it got
It's not going past Flam.
I mean,
has like super reach.
no, you totally moved it in the square next to him as you were squeaking him by.
Yeah.
Okay, now you haven't, but last time you did.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Oh jeez.
Opens up his hands like to hug you.
Oh God.
You know, that's strangely intimidating.
Go away.
It's one of these cutie corns who's gonna roll to stand still. It's one of the other cutie corns.
I wonder what this big aura is for.
This cutie corn is gonna go
Find out in 2 rounds.
dun,
Why in 2
Or
rounds?
two turns.
and brush up
What?
against
Not
Flam.
rounds, turns.
Okay.
So it's gonna roll. I'm assuming 11 doesn't get Flam's touch.
No, Flaum's touch AC is huge. His touch AC his touch is massive. He's most of his shit's natural armor. Sorry, not natural. Companion
Dex
deflect
dodge.
and dex.
It'll miss. Little shit.
Flam is decked in masterwork studded leather barding and has a +3 dex mod. So he's a real beefy beef boy.
The plus for dex mod is like massive.
I mean, it brings his AC up to 18 altogether in touch, and then his natural armor turns that into 20 fucking 2.
Natural
Sorry,
doesn't
no.
apply.
No. Wait a second.
Neither does barding.
No, I was counting it wrong. His 4 deflect comes from just other bullshit he has. His armor is, in fact, if I include his actual bonuses, his AC is 28 normally. His touch is 18.
Flam is just so fucking bullshit.
Yeah, he is. I mean, that's why you're
Just
well,
gotta hit him
heartily
with AoE attacks.
yeah, you are heartily invited to try and destroy him, and Nie.
Or death
It is
effects.
Gamel's turn.
Ah, yes. Time for me to perform. Are you ready for a song, everyone? Here we go.
Yes.
It's been a while since we've heard a Gamal Aziz song. Go for it.
Been a
I'm ready.
while since I first saw that I wasn't addicted. Sorry.
And let's see. Before Gamel begins, he gets into a little sway as he throws out, or he looks at a little shrub in his possession, and starts to take to a strange sway.
Hey,
Then he starts to perform.
using your dancing Groot. A plus.
So you get a what's my bonus right now? Inspire Courage. 3 now total? It's 3 total. Okay. You get a +3 to all saves, attack. Inspire Courage.
Yep, that +3 on saves is going to be probably quite clutch in this situation.
Attack, damage, saves, all that. Alright. Would you like to move? Okay. This cutie corn is also going to attempt to brush up against Flaum. Alright, I forgot that these guys were flanking. A 13 wouldn't have hit
No.
Flaum anyway. So.
Roll good.
Oh my god.
Oh. Flammer's just confused that he's getting cuddled by these things. It's like, I'm trying to fight you! What is going on here?
Alright, but
Okay, so nothing bad has happened from being in the.
no.
I'm suspicious.
And so far, the cutie corns have just healed.
Oh god, watch them
Are
do
they
like
intending to
bonus
make us
damage
feel
for the
bad?
healing you've taken.
Sorry, what was that?
Perhaps they're trying to make us feel bad for harming them.
Ha! Good luck.
Alright. Change.
That's part of the Moto
Sham.
Hobo entry requirements.
Yeah,
Doesn't
sorry.
feel bad.
My
Bwong.
apathy is particularly gone.
Alright. Everybody get the bless again. Pretty sure it hits everybody from here.
Yep.
You're within the Gushroom's aura. So any healing that would that wouldn't heal you, like you're at max, gets converted into temporary hit points.
Jesus
That's bad. You
Christ.
just gave it,
No,
lot.
for us.
He's
or
excluding them. For you guys,
yeah.
like if you're at maximum hit points and Triba's channeling, that gets temporary hit points for you.
Oh, so we all get 14 temp?
Wait, it's
Yeah.
helping us?
I don't
What?
get what's going on here.
I'm confused.
Wait, why can I can no
Yes.
longer select my. Oh no, because I have the ruler on.
Oh god, did you think you suddenly had your character stolen from you in some kind of fucking no hard feelings?
Oh god, what nightmare is this?
Some kind of sinister plot.
Don't forget Flam as well.
Yep.
I don't get healed by your positive energy, so
You do not. Neither
I
does
don't get
Gamel.
points.
You're safe.
Yes, I'm safe. From whatever sinister plot this Gushroom has.
You're gonna try and maybe overheal us to death?
I don't know.
Something that converts all
I
over healing.
I mean, that
into-
is theoretically
death.
possible.
You're just doing red as temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Alright, this pinata will stand there.
Okay.
The other
Good.
pinata
Good for you.
Oh Jesus!
What horrible thing are you going to unleash?
Stand there looking hittable.
as he moves, there's like a faint music in the background. And it's gonna attempt to lick Flaum.
You guys are getting real fresh with my dog here. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this.
It's just gonna like reach out with a long sticky tongue.
No.
Still miss.
Just roll a 10. Roll an average. You'll hit him.
I can't in this game. I don't
It's
think
like me.
I think I've rolled below 10
Every
in
time.
like 80% of this game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything except the return to. You just gotta. Oh wait, this is a return to. I was gonna say up until now it's been everything except return to X dungeons, where you almost kill us in the return dungeons.
No beard.
Oh, that and the shades in the fucking castle. The walking castle.
Which is
Uh,
The ones we
almost
could have
killed us.
completely avoided.
Yes,
wait, where did
that's no fun.
Nia go?
did,
I skipped
did
Nia.
Nia not go?
Nia.
Hey.
Sorry.
I'm gonna fucking get the shit away from all of this.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot the injured cutie corn fighting Flam, and Flam will bite that one afterwards.
I don't know. This seems like a trap. Maybe we wanna-
22? Sorry, even higher because of the Inspire thing. Oh, no, I'm probably out of range of that now. 22?
Hit.
Cool.
Or how
Gonna
much-
mention
For 31 damage.
maybe we should be careful. This might be some kind of. Maybe they'll turn into demons after we kill one of them.
No, it's fine. Oh, God.
Too
Yay,
late.
Flam. You good, big good boy.
Boy.
And he's gonna...
Flam does 13,
Yep.
and Flam is going to gain 6 temporary hit points.
Huh, you are actually trying to
Jesus.
overheal us to death. That's amazing. And he's gonna 5-foot step. And there we go.
Okay.
How's the 10?
No beard.
How does
Did
one
that
get...
cutie
What's the
corn
boundaries for
not
getting healed to
explode?
death, by the way?
Can you die from overhealing?
Yeah, you can absolutely die from overhealing.
Yes.
Jesus
Only
Christ.
if you live on the plane of positive energy.
No, I mean, if you live on the plane of positive energy, you're fine. If you visit the plane of positive energy, you'll probably get healed to death until you explode, but rules exist for it.
Only in certain circumstances.
This might very well be one of them.
What was your question, No beard?
About whether the cutie corn took enough cutie damage to cutie explode.
Nope.
No.
No, I unloaded on it, but it's still standing.
They're hardy little cuties.
I suppose I can still do this, even though Flam moved. Going there. That's not it. Oh.
What the fuck is the primary skill for this group? Looks like fighting things.
Hmm.
I'm looking into what the fuck is the primary skills that, like, stats that a dragon person uses.
Ignore the second attack, obviously.
Tidal Blade. And you're hitting both the cutie corn and the pinata.
Yeah.
And you're sneak attacking the pinata.
Yeah.
Okay. That is... How much damage to each?
19 to the... Wait, no. I forget what Bless did. And I don't think I'm in
3.
range of the,
My bless only works on AC.
It's not attack rolls, no, that's spread competence. Which
3
doesn't
Or
from
take
Gamma.
attack
damage.
rolls. Oh, 3 from
Gamma.
Gamma. Shit, give me up.
So
22 on the cutie corn and 34 on the pinata.
Does his inspired competence touch damage? No, I don't fucking know.
Fire
Nothing's written
courage.
down.
Does damage.
Inspired- I don't know. You need like a little box in the corner for the active buffs. Party buffs.
Feel free.
The-
Otherwise, it's on you guys. It's not on the DM to keep track of your buffs.
No, it's on the Roll20 itself to have a shared floating box that follows the
That sounds like
window
hard
position
work.
and is shared between
Sounds
like
like a lot.
everyone
Sounds
that
like a lot of
thought
hard
of
work to me.
coding. Get out of here.
Sounds like hard work to me.
Blacker.
Sounds like an awful lot of communism.
Right. Okay. Blacker is since it feels like there is some kind of hidden plot here with these these odd creatures, and can she make some kind of like intelligence check to try and figure out what the what sinister dealing these creatures are committing?
What kind of check?
An intelligence check.
Sure.
Try and figure out what are these what is going on with these creatures? Why are they doing what they're doing?
Oh sure, I guess to
Are
make an intelligence check, but I can't make a knowledge check.
To know what the fuck the creatures are is what you wanted to know, which is probably an impossible task.
I'm trying to make a leap of logic and puzzle out what are these things plotting?
I mean, if I were to jump to a conclusion, I think they're
Damn it.
hellspawn from another dimension.
I
or
don't know what
something.
they're doing, guys. I got no idea. They're baffling.
You think that they are employing some kind of illusions, and that they must be making you only think that they're healing you, that they're actually harming you.
Okay.
I'm going to, as a move action, I'm going to
Clearly,
teleport.
that is their insidious plot.
I'm going to teleport over here.
Okay.
And I am going to spend, 6 power points.
Okay. 4
To cast a lightning bolt through these two guys. So you
Okay.
make reflex saves.
I think breaking that pinata might be a bad idea.
Well, we'll fucking find out, won't we? Let's see.
Reflex and reflex.
Let's see.
Cutie corn succeeds.
3,
Fucking A,
7,
cutie corn, look at you go.
20. It's a DC 20? Yeah,
Does
20.
not matter.
Okay, so one of them failed.
How much damage? 6 power points or 1966.
Yeah, 6 power points, but 66. Wait. Let's see. Actually, lightning bolt. Lightning bolt has a +2 to the DC. So it's actually 22, but doesn't matter because it
Still makes it.
doesn't matter. 23 damage.
Okay. 23 to the pinata. And 11 to the cutie corn. So leaves it with a 1 hit point.
Damn it. Damn it. I should have spent 7 power points.
The definition of a magic pixel. 1
Damn
hit
it.
point left.
Damn it. I should have gone with went with fire as my energy type. I like lightning though.
So it's the Gushroom's turn. Where's the Gushroom want to go? Gushroom is gonna start hopping towards Nie.
Oh no! Bring it on.
Jesus.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Gonna look real annoyed at this thing. What are you do? Go away!
And it, like holds its arms out for a hug.
Ugh.
I assume Private doesn't have a melee weapon to make attacks of opportunity.
Don't think it mattered. Like the way it moved.
Yeah.
Are they really trying to make us feel bad?
Good fucking luck. Nie's a dick.
This is all going to turn horribly, like, nightmarish in a minute.
I'm sure.
of it.
I'm sure of it too.
Alright, that's the Gushroom's turn.
Okay, cool.
Cutie Corn is gonna roll 1d4. Can't roll for shit.
I mean, arguably that's a good roll for 1d4, but not in this case.
If this was confusion, that cutie corn would have attacked itself.
This Cutie Corn is going to try and cuddle No Beard. Flank cuddle No Beard.
Oh god, it's a struggle snuggle. Oh god!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, oh
Let's see if
fucking
it'll confirm. No.
Oh, my God.
Unless you have a very low touch. Considering you're like the rogue.
That was touch? Shit.
This touch.
Oh, then no, it's fine.
You only gain 5 temporary hit points.
It's healing
Ve-
you?
very strange.
You still haven't stated whether these temporary hit points stack with each
These
other
all
and
stack.
with... Well,
They're
then
stacking
you
temporary
have to
hit
add more
points.
numbers.
They have to be over healing us to try and kill us.
Yeah,
It
it's
has
awesome.
to be.
Oh, God.
It's pretty fucking cool.
If only I had a vitalist. I could spend our hit points to do shit.
It's not what they do. It's not what they do.
No,
not
but
what
I
does.
could take it all.
Just
Or you-
explode.
no, I mean, yes, that
Take all the
that you could do.
healing.
I mean, that you could do, yes.
Hey, did that thing, that little...
or-
the
Or
Huh?
I could just redirect all of them to the undead who don't actually get them. Redirect all the healing to the undead.
Oh, is that Nie?
That wasn't me making noise.
Huh?
You said, is that Nie? I haven't done anything.
No, you were saying something.
Oh, I've already forgotten.
Something. What did that?
Sorry.
Or did that?
I don't know. I don't remember. It's long gone to the ether.
This Gushroom does nothing. Gamble.
Ah, yes. Time for Gamble to act. By standing over here safely and then casting a interruptive spell.
What interruptive spell?
That is a question. Let's see here. Out of my plethora of arcaneries, I think I'll go ahead and cast. Hell, what would even work on these things? I'm gonna make an assessment first. Let me see if I can identify what these things are trying to do as well, or what they are even.
You can't make knowledge checks for what they are because nobody has seen them before. You have no idea.
Interesting.
Even on a 50, which means you know what they are, no matter if you've seen them or never heard of them before, but
It's
screw
not
it.
how things
go.
work. Not how
It's
things
sort of
should
how
work.
things-
It's not how any of this works.
If you know everything, there's a chance you know something. So if you
But
roll a 50,
if you don't, if no opportunity, no, we're not getting into that.
I can't even assess the magical effects that are occurring here or anything like that.
Sure, you can make a knowledge arcana. More knowledge, religion.
I'm equally good at both, so I think I'll go ahead and go
What?
with Arcana.
Yeah, these guys seem to be filling you with positive energy.
Okay. Gamble sounds so unsure. I guess. Here.
No idea what the gush rooms are doing, though.
Being weird.
Seems they just want hugs.
Yeah, I don't want hugs.
I guess I'll go ahead and, Huh. I can't even suggest them because I don't understand English, probably. I'm being indecisive here, so I guess I'll just cast this. Oh god, I can't even use that. I'll just...
Come
I'll go ahead
on.
and use Hideous Laughter.
Of course.
And I'm gonna go ahead and target, one of the cuticorns. No, that's probably not as useful. I'll go ahead and target the most unique creature, the pinata thing. Pini... whatever.
Okay. That's piñata. It will start to laugh.
They Ojo laugh. It drives us all insane.
I sort of have a feeling this battle will turn for the worse as soon as we kill one of them. But, just in case.
I
Sounds
mean,
like a mix of like giggling and like donkey laughter.
Jesus.
That's a good one. That's good laughter.
I don't want to kill the pinata with them around it.
He'll be fine. He'll be at 100% fine.
All right. It's the other cuticorn. With its magic pixel, it will attempt to cuddle Flaum.
Come on, tens. Nope.
Why do I?
Just attacking Flaum. Hey, I almost crit no beard.
Briva.
I mean, I feel you. This is generally I'm going, please just roll average. I'll hit. I'll do it.
Alright, I'm gonna choose the gushroom that's trying to huggle Nie.
Okay.
15 to touch.
Reach
Go ahead.
out and touch thingy.
Bah.
Isn't even higher because you're in the gamble zone.
Demo.
It's 18.
Oh
Alright.
yeah.
You
That'd be
smack it and smack it with a bullet, and it releases
Third.
a puff of spores.
Awesome.
fuck. Forgot Nie
Figured
is
that
right
was going to
there.
happen.
And everyone within its aura will gain 6 temporary hit points.
Could be worse.
As they're glowy like golden spores, and when you inhale them, you feel really good. You feel like warmth and energy flow into your body.
I can't wait for this Meet the Pyro vision to end and we're all dying of necrosis.
Well, that's Lacquer's idea. That they're all illusion. That these things are horrible like monsters. Is that it for you,
If there
Paraiba?
were illusions, then detect magic would pick them up.
Can I make a knowledge planes check to determine what being overly infused with positive energy does,
Sure.
and at what point it becomes a bad thing?
Sure. So now you guys are asking the right questions.
18.
So it can happen in certain areas, where positive energy becomes a negative thing. Certain regions that are just so filled with positive energy can kind of double back on themselves. And in mechanics terms, when you reach an amount of temporary hit points equal to your actual hit points, you explode.
I'm fine.
It is instant death.
Guys, we might explode if we get too much of this good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like drinking
That-
too many energy drinks.
Inconceivable.
That is theoretically possible in certain locations.
These guys are one of those locations.
Okay. Pinata is going to attempt to roll. Nope. That's for 7 rounds. Is that right?
1 round per level.
7 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been more like what, 3?
Yeah. This pinata is going to lick.
Isn't he laughing?
Oh, he's gonna. Yeah, he's laughing. He's gonna roll to not laugh.
Oh,
He's gonna continue to laugh.
oh, so funny.
So Nie.
Yep. Flaum's gonna bite the nearly dead cutie corn.
Okay.
Fail. Presumably, I don't know if, let's see here, 13,
AC is
14?
not that bad.
14?
Nope.
Nope. And then I guess I will just try to shoot that same creature, because I don't really want to spend any more mythic right now. Pew! Fucking hell.
You gonna hit the cutie corn?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that crit confirms, because it comes in 22.
Here we
Okay.
go.
So the cutie corn.
I think I just overkilled it by 52 as well, so I really hope that it doesn't heal based on its overkill.
The cutie corn explodes into a bright ball of glittery energy, which is going to hit everything within 20 feet.
Christ.
Sparkly chunks. Gotcha.
With candy.
It's going to infusing everything within 20 feet with positive energy.
Okay.
20 hit points worth.
Oh, they're much more dangerous when they die.
Wait
So
a darn second.
the pinata is gaining 20 hit points. The other cutie corn is gaining 20 hit points.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
And you guys will take 20 temporary hit points.
It's fine,
This is
I'm
not-
still kicking.
Jesus.
Say the rule was on not hurting each other. We can injure ourselves, right?
In theory.
Cool.
Wasn't there a save to resist channeled energy?
It's not channel energy.
You just are infused with positive energy.
It's just energy.
We have to try and range them down one at a time.
Me without my
Oh.
rocket launcher.
And yeah, then I'm going to...
5 foot step away.
5 foot step? No. Actually, I'll just fucking... Just let it oppie me with its little hug arms if it wants to. I'm getting the fuck
It
back.
will. It will oppie you in terms of jumping at your leg and hugging.
Ugh, gross.
And it jumps at your leg and follows you.
Oh god, get it off! Yeah, it hits. No,
No.
with ease.
On the plus side,
It squeezes a little bit when it hugs your leg.
Oh!
are myself and Gamel completely immune to all damage in this fight?
You haven't
You
been
take-
hit, so we don't know.
You take actual damage.
Yeah, you actually get injured by positive energy
Oh.
though, so that's gonna be
Oh,
real
when they
bad for
explode,
you.
they actually hurt us.
Yeah.
Oh,
These things will
going to
actually
burn.
fuck you up.
it's going to sting if we're near them when they explode.
No beard.
Oh gee, now I'm just confused.
Might want to start stabbing yourself.
Look, spend one attack on them and one on yourself. Oh, you're gonna pop like an overripe balloon full of heal juice. Because we can't do it for you, or we lose money, and I'd rather people die.
What's confusing you, Bob?
Mostly that there's no will save to resist energy.
Not a channeled energy effect. It's a death effect. Automatically infuses the area.
Yeah, just the fact that there is no save. And again, that I don't have my rocket launcher.
Would you like me to move? I can move you out of away from them if you would like.
Yeah, but then I can't kill them. Because I've got no
Well.
ranged options.
Right, you don't have a rocket launcher.
Just stab yourself and then stab them.
It's not an attack. It can't be saved against. It can't be resisted.
Fucking hurry up and deal with it.
I can't deal with it. The only thing I can do is run away.
No, just start injuring people. Kill them faster than we get healed, or injure yourself. Suck it up, cupcake.
I think you mean exploded up.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, suck up that heal juice until you explode.
Against the pinata.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it'll take it down. There's only one.
So both hit. You're flanking.
Yep.
27. 20. Yeah. This pinata explodes.
On the first or second attack?
Second.
Okay.
It explodes and releases a spray of candy,
Oh, candy!
hitting everything within 20 feet. On this one, you do get a save. You get a reflex save, or you are immobilized as the candy sticks you to the ground.
What is the actual effect on that? I mean, the actual status condition.
Entangle.
Yeah, I can resist that. It's okay.
You can't be candied.
I can make an escape artist check to be uncandied.
Rad.
Every
Not
round.
that it fucking matters. Dude, you have reflex for goddamn days.
Flam is good. Bob is good. Lacquer, you are stuck to the ground. This thing pops and goes, no.
How much health is Cutie Cornet? Full? Is Cutie Cornet full health?
Almost full.
Magic pixel the opposite way.
Yep. Pretty much.
What is the poison save again?
Fortitude.
Ability. Character
Should put-
traits. God, click, you fuck. Unless they're immune to poison.
Alright, so it is going to take 13, 16 damage.
It's not being flanked, but
Oh,
no. It's just
that's
4.
fine. 7, actually. You know. What's it? And because you are touching it, you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Of course I do.
And it's gonna roll Fortitude.
You're getting awfully close to your limit there, no beard.
That's fine.
I've never felt better though.
I've never felt more alive.
It's just like veins are just bulging.
Okay,
Starts
Lacquer.
glowing.
Well, you're certainly very alive.
I didn't take a Swift.
Okay, Swift.
It's a class features.
Boo.
I know, I'm just going to attack myself. It'll be fine.
Okay, you're gonna surprise strike yourself.
Oh shit! What's that?
Surprise!
Surprise,
Quick, no.
motherfucker.
Quick, no beard, look over there. What? Oh!
Curse your
Okay.
sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Just no one, not even yourself.
Fuck, no hard feelings, kid.
Does that confirm against
No hard
yourself?
feelings myself.
It's crit damage, not crit attack. That's the iterative, not.
I mean, you choose to get hit, don't you? So you crit yourself. No, it's
But
fine.
he only rolled
Yeah,
an
no,
11.
it's only 11. Just kidding.
I keep
The
getting-
green is the green's on the damage, not the hit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can sneak attack yourself.
I am getting resolved as flat-footed.
All right, you can stab yourself in your own kidney. I'm not gonna stop you.
Right, unless I was
Spookle.
going to roll mirror image, but that's
Harakiri.
I haven't been doing that so far.
You stab your own mirror image.
Oh my god, yeah, fucking 1D,
Oh.
1D3?
Oh, that would be funny.
Your mirror
I've
images
been
can't be
doing it
popped
for
by
the
being
cubic
licked.
ones.
Yeah, but they're being healed, they can't be popped by being that.
I don't know.
Mirror images are popped by receiving damage.
Not receiving any
So you
damage.
can't.
By being attacked.
Oh, is it
Fair enough,
actually?
yeah.
Okay.
They would rub up against it, and basically it would be like, nope, that's not the right one. And it would disappear. Alright. So you stab yourself in your own kidney. Everyone just
Whatever
watches
works.
No Beard attack himself.
Do sparkles come out of the hole?
Yeah. A little bit of goldy healy juice flows out.
Rainbow blood confetti?
Sure.
This is probably like disturbing to the third person. We're just like really confused, swinging at them, and like worried the entire time, looking nervous.
And then you just
sweating,
watch
dabbing ourselves.
watch No Beard flip a knife back and forth and go, "No hard feelings, kid," and shank himself in the liver.
The gushroom that is attached to Nie's leg.
Hey, you skipped me.
Did I? Oh, right,
Yes.
because of the shift action. Sorry, Lacquer. Go ahead.
How does being immobilized affect teleporting?
It doesn't. You can teleport.
I will teleport over to the wall.
Okay. Teleport out of the sticky stuff. You are no longer sticky.
Oh, I'm no longer covered in candy. Oh, good. I'm going to focus my attentions completely upon, maybe I guess that cutie, that cutie corn.
The one that's engaging No Beard.
Let me just check the. Can I hit this? No, it's a close range spell. 25. 25. Well, he's in range, but I can't get the other ones. I don't think.
Probably not.
Quick, hit it with a car.
No.
Smash it with a boat. Kill it with
I'm
an
going to
anchor.
try. Well, there aren't any cars or boats around.
Okay.
Smash it with Nadarj.
I mean, I could
I
throw
wish.
I could throw it 70 feet into this wall.
That would be useful, I suppose.
Go for it.
Or I could try and psychic attack it.
Eh. Maybe psychic
up
attacks
here.
won't cause it to, like, spew stuff everywhere.
Well, if it explodes and dies, it will.
Yeah.
And then it will hit No Beard and Flaum again. With the energy burst.
Flam is okay, he's only halfway there.
Okay. I don't think I can kill it. Unless I get really, really lucky. So, it needs to make a will save, DC 22.
Okay.
Okay, good.
It will
I
fail.
was gonna get really upset. He takes 46 damage as I hit him with a mind thrust.
The cutie corn.
Yes.
Okay. He is not immune to psychic damage.
That's a pretty reasonable roll there. You only rolled one of them, like,
Good-
sub
good chunk
5.
of damage.
9, 9, 8, 8, 6, 5, 1. It's very good.
Decidedly above average. Alright. Anything else?
No, I'm done. I'm just gonna stay
Alright.
far away from these creatures. Thank you very much.
The gushroom that is latched onto Nie's leg will look up at her and smile.
Oh.
Ugh. Get off.
This cutie corn.
There we go. When that red bar
Well-
fills up, I'm fuckered.
Just do nothing.
Yep, of course.
This cutie corn will attempt to rub up against No Beard, but it has no flanking anymore.
And it misses.
Wow.
It's okay, we can kill ourselves.
This gushroom.
You just keep
No.
rolling threes on those guys.
Go ahead, Gamble.
So many threes. So many
I
low
feel
ass.
bad for not being an evoker, just a pure damage dealer instead of being a control. I feel bad.
Whatever, cunt. Reverse mute, cunt.
Oh, sorry. I think I messed up on like my volume control over here.
Hey,
Anyway. Right then. I suppose I'll walk too far. I think I'm over here. Yeah, there we go. I think I'll go ahead and cast another hideous laughter in this direction.
those guys are all like sensory deprived, so they have no senses at the moment. But that could change
I'd leave them alone. Then.
Actually- because they have no senses. I would actually rule that they couldn't hear your joke.
Yeah, they actually can't.
Yeah.
So instead, I will aim for this one over here.
Okay. That's a good
Why
choice.
did the chicken cross the road? 18 DC.
It gives you a little shrug.
I don't know what. Damn it, even your response is sugary sweet.
I don't know why is she across the road.
Because it was attached to Nia's leg.
Get the fuck off my fucking leg.
The gushroom will drop to the ground and start laughing. Even though Shinichi didn't finish the joke.
I think it suits well in this situation. Or I figured Nie would say something snarky eventually.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, ready for these next level strats? I am gonna come up here and I'm going to cast Bestow Curse on Nobeard so that he can't receive magical healing.
Huh. Would that break our special rules, though, and stop us from getting money?
I'm not
It's
attacking him.
damaging effect.
I guess.
It's technically a hostile spell, but you might have. Anyway, you don't have to roll to attack. Just have to roll to save, and you can choose to fail.
Yeah, you have to roll to say I will save if you want.
Alright. Nobeard, do you want to roll a will save?
So I want to roll a will save to die. No, I think I'm good not dying, thanks.
Roll a will save or be willingly cursed.
How long does it last for?
It's permanent.
I can remove it though.
I'll take it.
Alright. The victim can't heal naturally, and magical healing
Yeah, it's cut in
magical
half.
healing heals the victim by only half the usual amount. You are permanently cursed.
Until she decides to take it off.
Permanently cursed.
Until she decides to
Yeah,
take it
but
off.
if it's anything like the rest of the
Until I
curses in
cast
this world,
Bestow Curse.
So you cast remove
Or
curse,
until I cast Remove Curse. This is Bestow Curse.
and then you won't be able to like make the DC to remove your own curse.
God damn it.
No beard will just be, or Parival will die before that point. Won't be able to remove the curse.
I thought the expedition surgeon could remove curses anyway.
Yeah, they can. Surgically remove it. Alright. So that happens. Pinata. Gonna roll 24. Yay!
Oh my god, you did it!
Pinata's
Fucking
back in the action.
Criminy.
Wait, that doesn't remove the effect, does it?
No, it
It
just
just
lets
this
it move.
turn.
Yeah. Just gets this turn. It's gonna go lick the shit out of Flown.
It can
Do
fucking.
it.
You did
Yeah,
it!
you can
Yay! Oh god, you confirm! Critical. Okay,
Yeah.
no, that one. You don't exploding crit me.
Finally.
Jesus. Alright.
How much Healy bits is Flom taking?
It's only 2. But
At 4.
Flaum is now rooted to the ground.
Oh.
I see. The pinatas are the trappers, so you can't get away from the Heelys.
I assumed it would be the other way
Indeed.
around, but good.
Alright.
Goody goody gumdrops.
Flaum sees the pinata and raises it a bite its fucking face off. Its delicious, delicious face. Oh, it doesn't.
There, web. And you have to use your turn. And roll again.
All right, thanks. Thanks for giving me back my dice, you cunt. What horrible thing happens to my dog's mouth?
Flaum's his blood hunter teeth come out.
Oh.
They are now stuck in the pinata. Flaum will only be able to get them back when the pinata is killed.
Awesome. All right, and I'm gonna stab this shroom to death with Nie.
Okay. I will allow it. It is laughing. But it's not helpless. Ooh. Bad damage on that one.
Does it
Still
confirm?
hits. Does
Confirms.
not confirm.
I'll spin a fate point to... Sorry, Mythic, to add on to that. What is it, a D6 or a D8 these days? I can't keep track of that shit.
I think it's still
I think, yeah, D6 for us. Next level, it turns into a D8
Right.
for everybody.
19?
For normal people.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool.
That'll confirm.
Sweet. So there you go.
So that's 39, 42 damage.
Uh...
The first one.
Yeah, 39...
3 from Gamma.
I'm not in... I don't think I'm in range of Gamels.
It's audio.
Oh, it's audio then. Yeah, okay. Yep, 42 damages.
Alright, the Gushroom poofs. This is the first time you guys have killed
a Gushroom, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So first off, you are gonna take the 1d8 poof
Yep.
from hitting it. 7 temporary hit points.
Sure.
Oh shit! Hold on. Since I brought up the sheet, it reminded me. Please make me a will save.
Okay, give me a moment. Just got to put a couple crit fails into my failure tracker.
Oh yeah, you're doing that.
Yeah, I am indeed tracking crit fails. They had to start happening at some point. A will save, you say?
A will save, I say.
Alright, is it against a mind affecting thing?
It is.
Alright. 25.
Oh yeah. You got the feeling it was trying to prevent you from attacking it.
Oh.
Like it was just acting so cute you didn't want to attack it, but in the end you managed to.
Yeah, no,
totally
I'm a
kill
savage.
it.
I'm a savage bitch.
So yeah.
It's
take
literally
the 7
29. You can't guilt me, little mushroom.
The 7 temporary hit points and make a fortitude save as it releases a cloud of poison.
Okay, that'll poison me.
So that is going to do 1 strength damage to you,
Okay.
and you'll have to take that on subsequent rounds as well.
Okay. Ow. Which, I mean, that's annoying. And does it die then with that?
Yes, it is dead.
Dope.
Sorry. And it poofs out of existence.
Ugh.
It's moving it out of
I feel kind of sick now. I'm just gonna wander over here. Ugh. And that's my turn.
Alright, no beard, it's your turn, but I will be right back. So, figure out what you're doing.
Cool.
It's only strength damage. You don't start taking penalties until you hit -2.
I know. She actually does do that maths, thankfully.
Speaking of knowing Scout's pain, my little sister decided Mommy can't go to bed. It's not time for that now.
Ugh.
So I
Gross.
upstairs. There's some
4 a.m.
screaming
Good
going
for
on
you.
upstairs.
Delightful.
Also, I'm happy I finally found a use for bestow curse.
Yay!
Who knew it's on teammates?
I mean, sometimes you forget to pack your rocket launcher and you just have to use alternate tactics.
Also, the character we put together is a dragon riding bubblegum pink goo because that shit's hilarious.
Oh,
Flaum's overheal is at 36 out of 79. Nie's is at 27 out of 82, so she's fine.
I'm at 14 out of 114.
I think you'll be okay. Quite hard to overheal you. Okay.
It doesn't help that my dad's up there making fun of her.
Your dad's making fun of her?
Yeah, like, she's crabbing about mommy going to bed, and he's like, "Come to daddy."
Oh, it's...
Daddy can help. And stuff. Things like that. Like trying to give her toys and stuff.
Oh, you take these things as extras. You don't just get them for free. Oh god, horrifying. There's an ability you can perform as a goofolk called Unbirth. You can shed all of your... As a 4-round action that provokes an attack of opportunity, you can shed all of your equipment and enter the orifice of any willing or unconscious creature, at least a size category larger than yourself. Nightmarish. But you can shrink to change your size. Adorable! Don't turn yourself into armor. But alright, I'm not gonna take those.
And
Actually.
then you take the feat to count as one size smaller and
Well,
somehow get into something.
then I go
size
from
smaller
small
than
to
yourself.
tiny. I can already actually, even as a medium, fit 2 size categories down.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, no beard.
Can you 5-foot step in the middle of a full attack or only at the starter end? I don't
Only
remember.
before or after. Not during. I think there's a feat for that.
There is not, I don't think.
With sea level?
Character level.
Yeah.
Cute. Wow. I sure hope that attack wasn't on you.
No.
That would be fucking savage. Like, alright, I just need to... Oh, too deep!
That's for the cutie corn?
Yeah.
It is exploding.
Oh, this is gonna
Straight up.
hurt Gamal Aziz. Then again, he had temporary health that was loaned to him from Channel.
No, he didn't get any from
Oh.
that.
I definitely didn't get any.
He's undead.
Yeah, no, we can't get the temporary hit points.
Right.
But yeah, when that thing explodes, you're gonna get hurt.
Alright.
This is why I'm over here.
And stuck to the wall by candy. Oh no, you got out of the candy with it.
It explodes into bright gold rainbow glitter. Everybody within 20 feet. 20
Takes
temporary hit points or 20 damage, Gamel. So Private gets 20, No Beard gets 20, Baum gets 20. The Pinata gets 20.
The pinata is already at full health. It does not get temporary hit points. It gets actual hit points.
What?
Unless I'm misremembering.
You just said that totally backwards.
The QTs
Any
can't overheal
any
themselves.
excess healing, we covered this right in the beginning when Private channeled. Any excess healing grants temporary hit points in this encounter. So don't worry about that.
No.
Now, can we
Cutie
explode
Corn.
the pinata with their own companions healing? And if so, do we get a fucking double bonus?
Dunno. You could try.
Briba, quickly, you must use all your healing spells on that pinata.
Oh my god, it's painfully
Something
genius.
tells me if we overheal them to death, they'll just explode for all that healing to everybody.
To be fair, the pinata turns into candy.
True, but it'd probably turn into candy and healing if we overhealed it.
We don't know that.
Nah, that's a fun guess though.
I don't want to find out.
I mean, fair.
That's it for you, No Beard.
Yeah, not if I can't 5-foot step between attacks.
Nope.
That's no point.
I like it.
I'm just gonna. Let me see. 25. No, I don't have enough range for that. Well, unless I move closer. Ah, gee. That cutie corn is the most dangerous thing here, and it is still locked down for the most part. How? I mean, I could just throw it over here. I could just throw it over here into the corner, the go away corner.
Yeah, into the fuck off basket would be nice. I'll try and just butcher it over there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I'm going to use telekinetic force.
Okay. What are you grabbing and where are you throwing
I'm grabbing the cutie corn and I am thrusting it.
Where?
I'm going to hurl it 70 feet over this way. Well, 65 feet over
Okay.
here.
Wha smack. And how much damage does that get? That's just falling damage.
Against a solid surface, it takes damage as if it had taken 10 feet of falling damage, so 1d6, which is strange. I don't know why the damage on that doesn't go up. It's just always 1d6.
Probably to make it not OP as shit.
I guess.
So it takes 2 damage. I mean, basically, being able to put them anywhere on the map is fantastic.
I mean, yeah.
And is that it for you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay. I'm happy in my corner, in my staying on the edge of the map over here.
Okay. It is that cutie corn's turn. So, she won't do anything. The other gushroom will actually.
I'm sorry.
Shit.
He gets to act? Oh my god!
Hey,
Oh my
hey, hey.
god.
That gushroom gets to go and do a thing. Oh no.
He's gonna walk over to No Beard and hold out his arms, his whittle arms, like he wants a hug. Looks up at you with
Wanna
pleading
snuggle,
eyes,
snuggle.
like he's asking you not to hurt his friends anymore. Gamble.
Well now, I'm just gonna make some distance here. Maybe a bit more.
Double move.
And yeah, you guys can take care of the rest.
Okay. Paraiba.
Oh, I unmuted myself for that coughing fit. Oh, great.
Mm.
Oops.
I'm gonna shoot the cutie corn down here.
Okay.
Get them while they're away.
That's a...
Yes.
You did it! You turned a piece of shit 1 damage into 28.
Yes.
31.
31. Sick.
Pop.
Pap, pap, open up, the door is real.
Faithful rolling the crits.
Well done. Well done. And it's the Pinata's turn.
To maybe act.
I think this is round 5 there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. He might live long enough that it would wear off, though.
It is
Yeah.
quite hard to kill healing encounters quickly. Let's see here.
They aren't really
Flaum-
even healing each other, just incidentally.
Yeah, Flaum is gonna try to get free. He wants to break free.
I want to break free.
16?
Oop. I will not get it. It's DC 18. Get out of the sticky
Oh wait,
stuff.
he's got a bonus to thingies, right? Because of the song. Or does that not count for trying to
I
get
don't
out?
Yeah, I don't think that's skills.
Okay then. I mean, he'll try again, I guess. It's really not easy for him to get out of stuff, but... You never know. No, okay, he's stuck.
Nope.
Alright.
Flam's one weakness.
Yeah,
Candy.
skill checks. I'm gonna shoot the cutie corn.
Okay.
22 for 12. Sorry, 13, point blank. Sorry, 16. Gamma spell.
16.
16 Damagus.
Pop.
And I'm going to book it further away from that thing.
Okay. No beard.
Is there actually an action to unentangle someone else?
Ate another. You basically spend a standard action to help them, and on their next turn they get a bonus escaping.
How much health until dead does Flume have?
Flam is at 56 of 79 over temporary hit points. He is 23 away from popping. Well, you have to still then fail at a save DC, which he might be able to keep making to not explode like an engorged Flam balloon, but... Yeah, it's not good. He's getting
Flau
close.
may want to retreat.
He's trying, he's immobilized. He actually spent both of his actions and move in a standard trying to fucking break
Oh.
free.
I'll help him then next turn, on my turn.
I'll hold
Provided
action
Flaum is
until
not super heavy.
Unless
Go ahead. Hold action
Until-
until
Lacquer moves Flume out of Death Burst zone.
I will try to move
How
him.
heavy
Go
are
ahead,
you able to
Lacquer.
lift things? Because he is 200 pounds.
Oh, I can lift him then. I will.
Toss them against the wall.
I will
Oh.
use telekinetic force again, and I will thrust Flaum.
Or just like a thrust bomb. I mean, if you do smash him against the wall, that'll take away some of his temporary hit points.
I don't want to.
You're not attacking him.
No,
You're just-
that would
It's-
probably be
I'm drawing
considered
him over
attacking
here.
him. You're just going to pull him 40? Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. He chooses to fail.
Curses, my plan was foiled.
All
Then I
right.
will lean down and I will give Flaum pets
Yes, Flam will lick hand.
and scratches.
Yes, he
There.
will.
So
You
did
get
anybody
gooey
attack the
fingers.
pinata?
No, because Flam spent his turn trying to get the fuck away.
Good. All right, no beard then. Clown is out of the way.
What have I got here? What have I got?
Using your double attack.
is gonna turn into a pincushion.
Ooh. Juicy.
I assume everyone else is out of the blast radius except for Gashroom, who will die next.
All right, you're just straight up attacking the pinata.
Pinata until it dies.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's dead yet, so I
So that's
can't make
38, 41 for the
attacks.
first. The second is 29, 33, 32. And the crit does confirm for an extra 21. Which leaves it with 1 hit point.
Oof.
Well, it is rather convenient that I have this guy.
Alright. The pinata
Punch.
explodes, wrenching the area in sticky sweets. I'm hot, sticky sweet, from my head to my feet, yeah.
While
You
I'm
can make a reflex
down.
Get out of that if you'd like.
Well, okay.
Pour some sugar on me. Yeah, Lily, does the Big Book of Lust have cantrips in it?
I don't think so.
Darn. Oh well. I might take some as first level spells.
You pop the pinata.
How many things have died this combat?
Of enemies?
5 or 6?
A Gushroom, 5 pinatas, and... Sorry, no, 2 pinatas and 4 cuticorns.
2 cuticorns have died.
I thought there were 5 of those originally lined up at the front.
Nope, there are only 3.
Oh, there are only 3. Okay.
Wait, that's 6
That's
things,
fine.
isn't it? No.
There were a total of 7. You killed 5.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
I take that back, Scout. There are cantrips.
But not Wizard or Sork?
Yeah, after all the spell descriptions, I have spell lists. And it'll...
Yeah. I don't know that I've got the Big Book of Lust to hand. I'm just sort of relying on Twitch chat to help me build my character's spell list.
Sorcerer wizards have a prophylactic cantrip.
Oh, handy.
Alright, so yes, but sex. You destroy a pinata. It's a cuticorn's turn, who has been attacked. So they're shocked out of their sensory deprivation.
Correct.
Who could they go after? They could probably charge Kariba or Nie. I believe it's called a glomp attack.
Oh god. I'm just like, I'm
no.
finally free of the fucking gush room. I'm gonna get glomped by this thing.
It's gonna run up and glomp you, Nie.
Ugh.
Oh god.
Well, wait. Nah, both of them are like soul targets, so gonna go for Nie. Rushing glomp
God,
gets a +2 to cuddle.
get off
Oh,
the
fuck. Oh shit.
Yeah, I get glomped.
You get 8 temporary hit points
That's
as
not
it just
so
like
bad.
nuzzles into you.
Oh god.
Just get off of me!
Get off.
What is with these
Uh,
people and the touching?
His gushroom was not attacked, so it's gonna have to roll again. It does not roll well, so it does not do anything. I believe this is the last round. So, unless it's the next
Probably
round.
this fight is
This
gone.
seems about right.
Yeah,
Round
Gamble.
7.
this is so wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Ah, yes, Gamble is
This is all
me.
messed up.
I'm pretty sure I can't really do anything still. So I'm just gonna stand over here, maybe take a few feet back, steps.
There's nothing. You have nothing that you can do.
You could stab one of your friends. They seem to have an
Stop it.
overabundance.
We
of
like
hit points.
money. We don't have an
Play
overabundance
sweet
of
drum
money.
solos.
Yeah, be wicked sweet instead.
I'm contented to I'm really content to stand here. Most
Sweet.
of my abilities are auditory based.
You'll just keep strumming on your guitar or whatever
That's
you have.
right.
Your drum
Or-
set.
I do not believe the creatures that I have destroyed I have made deafened can hear your sound.
Okay, cool.
Unfortunately.
Alright. Paraiba then.
Alright. Let's. Wait, Nia, how much health do you have? Total health do you have?
I'm fine.
Okay, good. I'll shoot the cutie corn again.
Alrighty.
13. Or wait, is it 14? What's Gamel's plus?
+3, and then you'll blast +1.
Okay,
Plus
so
4.
14.
14 and
And-
touch.
I think that'll hit touch.
Yeah, 10 damage. Oh wait, 13 damage.
15 damage. Or is it the cutie corn or the gushroom?
The cutie corn.
Making sure. Alright, then Nie.
I'm gonna take this motherfucker down to Shanktown. Pow, pow. So, 13 and 13 damage.
Alright. Yes. Fixing something at. How much damage did you say? 20.
2 instances of 13, so 2 hits if it doesn't take him down with the first.
Alright, the second hit will kill them.
Okie doke.
And they will pop
Mm-hmm.
25 temporary hit points.
I vomit rainbows.
Oh my. This is.
Nie's getting close.
I'm getting increasingly unsettled by this encounter.
Slacker.
I find myself
Oh, he's
wanting less
almost
and less
over.
to. I'm finding myself less and less wanting to harm these creatures. However, we must get through this as quickly as we can.
Rainbows. Yeah.
Regenbogen.
You have my deepest apologies, Tiny Gushroom. I'm going to make. It needs to make a will save.
Okay.
DC 22.
Mushrooms are the best ones at will saves,
Shit.
which is not saying anything because you've already like affected them many times before. Because I can't roll for shit. I did my own game. I can't. In anybody's game, let's face it.
37 damage.
37. All right. So that is purely mental damage. So it does not emit a puff of spores, which is lucky for No Beard. Speaking of No Beard,
What is the range on its puff? 20 feet?
it's Aura.
Okay.
Is that a fucking load of... Yeah.
I need a fort save.
A fort save? Oh no. But I don't like doing fort saves.
Fort.
Shouldn't have got poisoned then.
Right, I should take my point of poison.
It is just 1 point.
Yeah.
Alright. So fading strike, teleport up to speed and then make an attack, or make attack and then teleport. Nice, nice.
Billion damage.
For enough damage to kill it. And yeah, you'll teleport out of the range when it explodes into a puff of poisony death. Oh wait. Make me a will save. First.
In order to actually want to hit it, right.
Yes. It has
Yeah.
an aura that makes you not want to attack.
Is that a supernatural ability?
Supernatural, yeah.
Aw, dang.
I think should have protected the pinata as well earlier. But, break again, but that is enough. And you gain those 12 hit points as temporary hit points.
I gain those 6 hit points.
Yeah. Yep. And then it pops. Teleport out of the way. Poof.
We did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, they've done it again.
Rainbows.
Ching.
Another
Gold
500?
balls in the center platform. It's actually 750 each.
Ooh.
Nice.
Gold. Pretty fucking good when I get to it.
You know, that wasn't too bad.
It's the most fun I've had in a while.
Ugh.
Did it?
They
Fun.
kept touching me.
Alright.
I will
will
fetch
start
Flaum's
trying-
teeth and plug them back in
We're
again.
gonna try and can we get Flaum like start getting the candy out of his fur?
Poor Flaum.
I was actually half tempted to try to
Alright.
drink their blood or something,
Poor
but I
guy.
probably would have died of positive
They
energy.
disappear
Oh, yeah.
when they
Okay.
No.
No, not the body. It's like
What's-
one of the. Oh, wait, they don't have blood. I don't even.
That would have been
know.
amazing. Your vampire's like, you know what's a good idea? I'm gonna bite this creature made of positive energy. Just
Suck
start
this
sucking.
positive energy.
Ah! you just fucking burst into
I
flames
feel
and die on it.
invigorated.
I would pay to see that. All right, so you guys can spend about a minute outside the arena, after which the temporary hit points will fade.
Yeah, and
Wait, what's
two
the,
pools
what's
of
my
rainbow
CD
vom vom.
for? Okay, so we got to go right back in. But what's my CD for remove curse, or what's my bestow curse level?
Let's see.
I think you can choose to
DC
cast it at. No, wait.
is
Or since it dispels bestow curse, is that still the same thing?
yeah, like it's be like remove DC. Um, DC. I think it's just 10 plus your caster level, or
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
15 plus your caster level.
What
I
level
think
is
it'd-
the spell?
3 or 3rd.
So you can choose to cast it at the lowest possible caster level. You just wouldn't do that on hostile spells.
Caster level has no effect on remove curse. Like, it's not the caster level of the spell that matters. It's the caster level. Caster. I'm pretty sure. Regardless, Paraiba didn't say that they were doing that, so. Roll a d20 plus your caster level to find out if you're with it. Just get above average, and I think you'll make it. It's your own spell.
It looks like
Yeah.
you're beating your own DC pretty fucking handily.
Yeah, you make it.
Nice. Alright, file back in.
Yep,
Good.
I will.
Oh, you guys are gonna go in immediately.
I mean,
Oh,
I'll grab
yeah.
something to eat quickly.
All right, so you're gonna let the temporary hit points fade.
Yeah, a minute needs to
I
pass.
wasn't planning on it.
Speaking of, the refreshment stand has a sign that says new.
I thought you said.
Okay, I guess we better go back over there then.
New food and drink available.
Ooh,
Available.
Okay.
They have a new dish.
do tell. I will saunter on over. Hungry tum tum.
Their specialty dish right now is the cutie corn steak with gushroom sauce.
I had a feeling.
I go over to a bush and hurl.
It is delectably sweet and savory.
I will ask him. I'm going to go over and I'm going to ask him, is that made with real cutie corns and mushrooms? Or is that just the name?
It's made with the ones we
Yeah, with all the ones we killed just got fucking put in a fucking a food condenser.
Butchers.
Yep.
Is that? Do you actually die in the arena if you die?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
There's
take
a
it to
mode
go
for
back.
that, but
That's hard mode.
yeah,
I have a hard mode. Okay.
there's like the solo competition or whatever, the 1v1s
I
where
see.
you actually get hurt.
I see you, Gambulla sheep. What's up?
Yeah, he was hanging out at the
Tents.
tents.
Go,
So
Gamble.
I'm not, so is that just the name of this food, or is it actually made with that stuff?
Well, not the ones that fight in the arena, but yeah.
Not the ones we fight in the arena.
It's
Okay.
It's a delicacy in eastern parts of the Fey Wilds, I hear. That's where we
I
found them.
see. I
Meow.
see.
Meow.
Uh,
They're not technically related to the unicorn. I mean, there's definitely probably some common ancestor, but they aren't intelligent and have no ability to communicate.
hmm. I'm just
Makes
going
you
to have
feel any better? They are carnivores.
really.
Horror. Wait, so that means they just sort of slurp up all that exploded humanoid.
The fairy nods. Yep, that's exactly what happens.
Huh.
They find the prey in the wild, heal them until they just can't contain anymore, and they pop.
They just
And
slurp
they
up the
just-
goodies afterwards.
Yep.
You know what? They're way more adorable now that I know that they also are threatening predators. It makes sense now. Like, I can understand that. That's an animal's instinct. Just being grossly cute all the time is not. Ugh.
They're insidious little creatures, indeed. The gushrooms, I think they just like warmth.
Eh.
They like being near warm bodies. They don't really think or
They're weird.
feel.
They're weird. I don't like them.
They don't really feel. It's all fake.
The pinatas, though, they're just constructs.
Sure.
But
I see.
so now you know. Knowing is half the battle. Blowing is half the foreplay.
It is half the foreplay.
All right, so next session we'll head back into the arena.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll cut it here. Good set of fights. Good
Yeah.
session.
That was.
It was
I hope
fun.
you
I'm
guys
sorry
like
that your dice
that.
were so just consistently
Oh
like
my
mine
God.
instead.
Consistently
Hey,
garbage,
they
but that's just
got
me.
better in the end.
That's just me.
If you've been rolling like that from the start, we could have been threatened.
I just
One of them almost double critted.
since I can't count on myself to roll at least average, I just got to throw bullshit enemies at you. But I hope you guys liked that encounter. I had fun designing that little thing.
Yeah, it was fun. The cutie corn surprise was a fucking weird one.
The gushrooms were entirely like non-lethal. The only way that they harm you is by being attacked. They just wanted to come over and hug.
Ugh. That makes them the most threatening of all.
I know Mers said that. Mers said she thought she knew what I had based them off of, but I just came up with them. Like I saw some art, and I'm like, I want to use this in an encounter, and I just bullshitted up some stats.
Fucking. And also a good catch from Mers there. We're making a fun character. She was like, hey, if you get mage armor, you could put it on the dragon. I was like, that's a really good idea. And then she went, wait, it would give it 30 AC at level 6. Don't do that. I went, oh, okay, good. Took that back off again.
Oh, I mean,
Fuck.
doesn't stack with barding.
I mean, yeah, but this is without barding. Supposedly. I don't know how their maths on that works up. I was like, that's fucked. No. And then we'll take that away again. Holy shit.
I mean, fucking clown bullshit anyway.
Yeah, I know, but he kind of is actually wearing armor and has mythic stuff?
Dragon would be mythic too.
It would be, but I guess if Flam had no armor on, no barding, and I gave him mage armor, it would be better anyway. It's just studded leather.
Would you like, if you want to make a dragon, would you like me to
Oh
send
no,
you
only
a
26.
PDF?
Oh, that's okay. It's actually lower than Flam's, I'll be damned.
Well, they are bigger.
Yeah.
If you're trying to make a dragon character, would you like me to send you a PDF for making a dragon character?
What is it, like build your own build a bear but for dragons?
It is called in the Company of Dragons, and it is done by Wright Publishing.
This one is.
They have done
yeah.
similar products such as In the Company of Gorgons and In the Company of Minotaurs.
I remember
and,
that.
yes,
That's Company
in the
of Gorgon
Company
is
of
where Lily.
Gelatinous Cubes.
I did.
Nice.
I used.
You
in
used
the
Company of Gorgons. Yeah, I
For
remember that.
Riley, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Link me the Company of Dragon. Oh, it uses its own rules though. Yeah, that might make it way too fucking strong for.
Yeah, this dragon is like sort of like an animal companion type thing.
Yeah, I think actually
Well, apparently
making
this
it.
animal companion has like 30 AC.
This was also if I had a
Well,
shield
so does
spell crammed on
Flam.
it. Flam was 28. I might not pick
Imagine
Hierophant.
Flam with a shield spell.
Yeah, I know exactly. No, I'm probably not going to pick Hierophant for them because again, I don't want them to be as strong as these characters turned out. I feel bad that they are that annoying to injure.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what you pick for them
I mean, kind of.
because they're a third party thing.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, they also have In the Company of the Fey is also one of something they have done.
Yeah, we'll put in a fun spell.
They
Maybe
have-
something out the book of lust.
They have In the Company of Goo Girls.
Yeah. Regardless, I will. I'll keep the stream running, but there will be a cut around here for the VOD, so that people don't watch me just build a sheet for the next like hour or however long it fucking takes. So if you're watching in the stream or you're watching in the VOD, I hope that you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and please do take care.
Bye.